Hey y'all, it's Nakia from the Bay.
Hey, Nakia.
Nakia.
You just made
She
your
was mad at
cousin
first. She was a
smile.
little upset at first. I saw her. She
Who's
said,
the
"What the
kid?
fuck?
I know,
What
but
the fuck?
hi,
Answer Vern phone me for
and
me.
thank you for.
Mine. Answer Vern call me.
Yeah, right. Because goddamn it, Bird is on the porch. I got to get back to work.
Allegedly. Go ahead, Nakia.
And thank you, Speedy, for finally saying it right. Because you got people thinking she's my aunt. She's not my aunt. She's my cousin.
Yeah.
Oh, your cousin.
Yeah, that would make a difference.
Nakia, behave.
I thought it was your aunt.
Yeah.
Well,
Brownie.
I just told you.
Brownie.
I know she did. I know. I know.
Yeah, you. Who I get it from?
That's my fault.
Yeah.
That's where that came from. All right.
So you guys same side of your mom or dad's?
Mom.
Your moms. Okay.
Yeah.
So your moms are sisters?
Yeah, our moms and sisters.
Okay.
So, anyway.
Sorry, it doesn't
You
pertain
know
to
what?
Speedy.
Look here, fat fuck. Look here, fat fuck.
Nakia.
No, that's fine. I'm going to let Wanzer get it in a minute. So, I'm being nice right now. All right, we learning shit
Yeah,
here.
you need to make sure to share. You need to share the barbecue sauce.
I'm not sharing shit.
Yes, he is. He ain't got a choice.
All right, Nakia, have a great
You
day.
gonna share.
We love you.
You
Bye.
can't hang up
Bye,
on
Nakia.
Nakia. Damn.
Yeah. All right, so turn your phones off every once in a while.
Yes, sir.
For sure that. And just
Absolutely.
let it breathe.
Yeah,
You
give
ever
it
turn
some
your
time
phone
to
off?
breathe.
You don't never turn your phone off.
Never.
Also, make sure the people that send you those messages, let go back to them and say, "Is this you?" Because a lot of times they don't. We all talk a certain way on our
Right.
text
You
know
messages.
what?
we text.
But you know, we're talking about like the basic steps,
Yeah,
right?
basic.
So just basic things that you should do. Turn your phone off, change your password from time to time.
And make it a little bit difficult, but
Yeah,
something you
make
can
it
remember.
difficult. And here's another
Right.
clever thing. And I actually wrote a little tip book on this. You know, they have you answer a lot of security questions when you're trying to log into your accounts, right? And what's your first car? What's the first street you live on? Change those up as well. Instead of saying your first car was a Nissan, you say purple.
Okay.
Okay.
You know, or you
Okay.
say cat.
Okay.
You know what I mean? So you change those up and you just make sure you remember it. You got to remember it. And that's
Okay,
the
so
problem.
this
So
happened
don't
to
put
me.
it in your phone.
This
All
happened
right,
to me.
hello.
Don't do that.
This happened to me
Book.
yesterday. I got a letter from the housing authority saying that there was some sort of corporate hack or whatever. So they said call this number, and they gave me a number, and they were saying you can get 12 months of free Experian because of this hack, right?
Okay.
So anyway, so I called the number, and they said, "Oh, what's your number?" Blah blah blah. Yeah. They explained it, and so anyway, so she said, I said, okay, so I can get 12 months free of Experian because I had been paying like $19.99 or whatever it was a month, and she said, yeah, she said, but don't do this, but don't go online and do it because we're having trouble with it account.
there
And
it
then
is.
she
Send me
said,
your
"Let
account number
no,
now."
No, she said, let me transfer you to a number.
Okay.
The person sitting right next to her.
And
eating
so
popcorn.
exactly.
Yeah.
And
Yeah.
so and now my radar is up, and
Yeah,
I'm like, okay,
absolutely.
I'm just gonna play with them for a little
I
bit
did
to
that
see because
before,
I
play with
knew
them.
what the
Of
fuck it
course,
was at
yeah.
this point.
Right.
And so she was like, she was like, what's the B number? Blah blah. I gave her the B number, and then she said, so we're gonna be asking you for a lot of personal information and stuff like that. I said, well, let me do this. Let me ask you this. I said, how about I hang up with you and you give me the number to Experian so I can use that code?
Exactly.
And then they were like,
That's what you always gotta
well, and it was like, what did she say? She said, well, no, you just call back this same number. And I was like, nah, I'm cool. And I
And
hung
what
up.
did she sound like? She was in the U.S. or how?
They did
Okay.
sound like, well, they sounded Mexican. So.
Oh, okay.
What
well,
is
no, I
sound
just found
Mexican?
out like
Hispanic.
they-
What is
You know-
sound Mexican?
Mexicans are in the U.S.
But what do they sound like? That's a fucker.
Like that.
Give me your shit. Yeah.
Well, they have these third-party call centers that are illegal. I'm
Right.
dealing with that right now in my cellular network because they kept calling me, suspending my phone, calling me and asking me for payments, and I kept making the payments and come to find out the payments were being made to this third-party illegal.
Wow.
Damn, you must got a
Mexican
flag
call
on you. They
center.
done got you. everywhere
I mean,
they
when
could.
I tell you guys, that's why I went into this very seriously because I got hit that bad. Yeah.
They knew when your phone bill was due?
They're in everything. Yeah, I
didn't know
mean,
that.
yeah.
So
Has anyone? Well, first I want to tell you guys about have you guys seen the ATM little scammers?
no.
We talking
Yes.
about
So-
the
Yeah,
box,
yeah.
box thing.
When you
Yeah,
stick
so
it
I always check before I put my card in any device.
And how do you check it? Do you shake it? Because I
You
shake
can
mine.
just rattle it.
Yeah, I
bit.
rattle
Grab
it.
it.
Yeah.
What does
If
that
it,
do?
if it move at all,
Then you know
Then
it's
you
fake.
know it's
Put it
been
on top,
messed
right
Because
on
it's
top
got to
of
be
it.
secure.
Right.
Like any ATM, any
You mean the
swipe.
one when the motherfucker go here, hand it to you?
no. So
No.
you have
Put
to
it
put your
in.
chip in. You put your card.
Got
the
that.
chip.
Right.
So
At
we got-
7-Eleven.
They got them where they
Put
can
the
put it over
fake
the top
scanners
of it.
on top of it.
They put one over the top
And
of it.
the ones
It looks
at
exactly
7-Eleven
like
are
it.
always shaking.
It's just a card reader.
Okay.
No. But you want not the actual box. You want to. All you have to do is just move the top part because it's just a piece that they just put on top.
The plastic
Looks just
part
like
that
that.
goes over.
Exactly.
Yeah,
It's a
I've seen
card
that, yeah.
reader that you stick your card into, and then they just swipe your information.
Have you
send it
found one
overseas.
yet?
I've never. No, I haven't. No.
But it's out there.
But they
They
use
out
it at
there.
gas
No,
stations.
it does happen.
They
No,
use
but
it at
it's
gas stations.
yeah, it's happened twice down in Gardena where my mom stay at. The 7-Eleven I normally go to. My brother went there and got his car swiped.
Happened
He's
to
the
me
one that
on
told me. I
Western
didn't think it was in
Manchester.
California, but he's the one that
Right.
told me about it. And I want to ask a question: has anyone ever gotten scammed? Obviously, besides my sister over here, who's constantly a victim.
Yeah, I know, right?
But
For heaven's
expert keep getting
sakes, I
scammed.
know. Leave me alone.
what's the worst you've been scammed? If anyone has to tell you.
Well, for like you said, gas stations, you have to be very
Yes.
careful, and you know it's a trip because you go with your instincts too. Because I'm at this gas station on Western and Manchester. I think we were together actually. No, we were together. I remember. I don't know what we were over there doing, but and we went to the gas station. And someone
I know
told
what you
me,
were
"Don't
doing."
use my card there." Shut up. I said, "Don't use my card there," and I did it anyway.
On the
So,
outside? At the
No,
front?
it was at the thing, at the inside, and got me for about a couple hundred or whatever. Look, what little amount was in my account, but got me. But I mean, I got it back because I had Wells Fargo then. But they put it back. But at the end of the day, go with your instinct.
Absolutely.
So-
Some told me don't use it, and I did it anyway.
I get a notification. Oh, your water bill's due. I'm like, all right, whatever. I mean, not water, the electricity, whatever's due. So I'm like, but it was $1,300. I was like, nigga, hell no. So I called in.
That's a lot.
I called the number that was there, and my man said, oh yeah, so don't you're going to go through us. Don't go through DWP.
Oh hell
I
no.
went,
Yeah, if you don't know.
he said, I'm gonna give you I said, nah, hang the phone up.
Dial
And I
tone.
called and they were like, no, your bill's $400. This nigga told me it was
Man.
$1,500.
Yeah.
$1,500.
And they wanted me to
$100.
send the money straight to them. I said, nigga.
Well, I mean, they're doing the same thing with the IRS. You get those calls, and they
All
the
say,
time.
Oh, yeah,
you know,
you know
you're
that's-
fine, and we know that's
Yeah,
fake,
we are.
right?
IRS don't
But
call
they're just
nobody.
getting very
No, they
right.
don't.
The
Exactly.
IRS
We
ain't
all
about to
know
call
that.
you at all.
You know-
Amazon doesn't. None of those.
No,
a lot
they
of
do
places
not,
don't.
and
Now
they will
that
not.
now that you mentioned that about the phone, I need to
Your
call
friend?
No, this happened to me.
Okay.
I need to check on my phone. It feels like I have a phone bill due every 2 weeks.
Are you serious?
And I remember one of the last 2 phone bills I paid. One thing I'm mindful of is that some people are still working at home, right?
Right.
Okay.
But I heard roosters.
I've heard that. Yeah.
You've heard that in the
I've
background?
heard that. That's a problem. Yeah.
And I
And
was
you
like-
still paid.
They still
I'm like, this is supposed to be Verizon, and why
You
the
know
fuck
what
am I
I'm
hearing
saying?
roosters?
They
Right.
way in some old
Right,
third
and they're
world
in
country.
another country.
Right.
They're
And she said she was
absolutely
in the
another
Philippines,
country.
but I know they outsource too.
Yes.
So it can also be hard to know, you know.
And never seen
Well,
nobody.
you can
never
always ask them if
Well, yeah, what do you
anything.
think?
You can always say, "I want to be transferred to someone in the United States," right?
Oh, I didn't know that.
And they, you can.
Yeah.
You're right. You
Oh, I
say,
didn't
"I
know
want to
that.
be transferred," especially if it's like 9 to 5, and you call between those hours. You tell them, "I want to be transferred."
Then
to
you're gonna
someone
sound
in the
You're gonna sound like Trump. I want to speak to an American.
US. Oh well. Oh
And we
well.
get hung up on.
And then people like to ask you for
Oh,
your Cash
wow.
App information or that too.
Yeah.
Like send us your Cash App information or whatever. Don't never send your Cash
Yeah.
App information because they got some kind of way to know how to go in there and through your information and snatch all.
We
your
got a
shit
call.
out
Caller, what's your name? Where you calling from?
Well, first of all, I think I talked about this before, but it
Probably
makes
so.
more sense to talk about it now. This company had a website and all kinds of stuff that you could go to because people was looking it up and they were seeing that it was kosher, and that was the biggest scam. That they did that shit for 6 months and got $7 million and left the country and went to Costa Rica somewhere where there's no expo.
Do it.
You know what I
You
mean?
can do it.
Sound like
No. No, switch the word. Where you go somewhere where they can't send you back home.
Where there's no expiration date.
Yeah,
There's no experience.
Because they tracked some of them down and they was like, I don't know what you're talking about. And they was like, well, yeah, this website was up for 6 months and you all did this. And I was like, I don't know what you're talking about. Get off my property. And they pulled the gun. It was 2020 that they caught them.
So have you ever been
And
scammed? That was the question.
Of course.
Yeah.
What happened, Bert? What
Sound
happened,
like
Bert?
you been scammed before.
What
Yeah.
happened, Bert?
I went to Maxwell Street, which
You
back
went out
in the
with
day
Maxwell.
was known.
What the fuck?
That's what I heard.
Well, you heard wrong. Never said that's what I heard.
All right, go ahead.
There's a very popular place here called Maxwell Street, which we called back in the day, which I shouldn't say, but I'm gonna say it anyway. They called it Jewtown.
Yeah, you don't say
You
that.
go there, you can get all kinds of shit. You can get socks, and it's just like a big ass bargain basement for everything. So I'm going there. I'm like, oh yeah, they got cool water cologne, nigga. I
Cool
said,
water,
okay.
not the cool water.
You just showed your age.
I should have known.
What you 78?
Oh,
I
right.
should have known it was fucked up because how much did cool water usually run for?
$24.
Not even that.
Has it come down to that? It used to be
Right.
expensive
It
back in
used
the
to be
day.
expensive.
Cool
No, I'm
water
talking
was the
about
shit.
back-
Hold on,
Yeah,
hold on,
It
bro.
Back
sure
in the
was.
day.
Because it was
Sure
Jupe,
Jupe,
Cool Water,
Gray flannel,
Jacquard.
gray flannel.
Calvin Klein.
Hold on.
Eternity.
Gray flannel had its own. You had to be a student.
Gray
like,
flannel never came in a spray. It only came in the twist off.
Speedy wore Brute.
Okay, that one didn't work. So I had the gray flannel in my car, and I didn't tighten the top, and it always sit in the car. But
Oh, God.
every time somebody got in the car, your
they
car
said,
smell
"Ooh."
good. I was like,
Yeah.
that's me.
But whatever the price it was supposed to be, they said, oh yeah, we'll give it to you for $5.
That
I
was
said
water.
$5, and I was like,
That was
okay,
water.
let me go ahead and get this because I'm getting the deal, nigga.
They gave you some cool water,
I
right?
got in the car, took the, you know how you
Cold
spray
water.
it and it smells good and everything. And I took, and it's like I touched it and the tab came off, and I was like, son of a bitch.
So you got work for $5.
$5.
Yeah,
And he
but
mad.
it was
He
it
still
was a
hot.
prank.
Yeah,
Hot
that
as
was
fifth grade.
$80.
He went up there with a gun. You motherfuckers lay there.
I feel like the best prank I ever saw. It was like a scam, but it was the best prank that these two kids thought they were getting 42-inch TVs.
Oh yeah.
And the parents was like, "Yeah, I got you a TV," and they jumping up and down and happy. They opened that box, nigga. It was 2 bricks.
Yeah.
They were mad
That's
as
the old
shit.
school.
It's
That's the
always
old
a brick.
But that's how back in the day they used to scam you for the VCRs. Remember the VCRs back in the day?
Or the,
They got it. They got
They
it.
used to put the VCRs back in the day. They put the
stereo
bitch.
Did you ever get got?
Stereo.
I ain't never get
I
got, but I
did.
know
On anything?
No, oh yeah, I got before.
Oh,
what?
yeah,
Oh,
we-
for
oh,
sure.
yeah.
I mean, I got on some.
I like how you smile. You like because when it gets you, just go.
like,
Yeah, it happened.
Dumbass.
It
I thought I was
happened.
better
Come
than
on.
that.
Yeah.
But I got robbed on some street shit. You know what I'm saying?
What
That's-
happened?
Well, I was like, I had a couple pounds,
Yeah.
and it was another guy that worked with us, and it was his stepson. And so I'm figuring out, okay, this is my man's stepson. I've been knowing this guy for some years,
Yeah.
so I just lowered my guard and let my man's get in the car with me. So I'm just talking. I'm on the phone too, talking to this other guy. Let him.
Doing
I said,
too
look, let
much.
me get. I said, I got to go. I'm
That nigga
taking
was
his video
fast,
now.
wasn't he?
Fast. He just snatched the bag and ran. And then,
Oh, wow.
So now I done grabbed him though. I'm
Yeah.
holding him,
Yeah.
and I got my car. And I done put my car. I'm using everything with one hand. I put my car in gear, and I'm trying to hit the car in front of me. Boom! I'm like, oh shit!
Oh, shit.
Everything started happening. So this little motherfucker done cramped out, and I done had to put the car back, get it back in the street, make a U-turn. Now I'm chasing him. He done jumped in a Mercedes with these other guys. We in Compton. We float. So I get around this corner, and I'm going down this street called Rosecrans, and I get to the corner. I see this one guy saying, "Stop!" Because if I'd have kept going, I was going to smash like a whole bunch of people.
Oh,
so I was just
wow.
like,
How much they get for about 2 pounds?
2 pounds. I was mad as hell.
Is that worth how much?
That was like, at that time. That was probably like $4,000. You know.
Wow.
Yep. That was some years
And
back.
you wreck your car.
Yes, I wrecked my car. You know
good
what I'm saying?
bedtime.
Not
Bad
bad,
day.
not bad, but thank God I didn't do it bad. You know what I'm saying? In the car in front of me, I was like, fuck, because we was right in front of somebody's house on top of that.
Did you feel that something was about to
None of that
happen?
because this is my man's stepson. You know what I'm saying?
So what happened
He'll be
since
the worst one.
since you knew the dude?
Oh, I ain't seen him since because I ain't seen him since.
Like, he was a part of it.
No, because I had said a few things to him, and I ain't seen him since.
He told him to go do it. You know?
Right,
I don't know, but I know.
I know you got. You ain't got a dad.
Hey, like, I'm sensitive about that. No, I got for the speakers. You know how they roll up on you with
In
the
the car.
van,
Yeah, oh,
The
God.
talking real
station.
fast. Hey, we're doing
the
this
restaurant.
theater down the street. We got 2 speakers left. I'm not supposed to sell them. My boss doesn't know about it, but you look like a cool guy. You're a cool guy, right?
Complimented you.
Right, that was it. The compliment got him.
They cost
Yeah, I am
15.
fresh as hell today.
Yeah.
Thanks a lot, man.
Hey, your shirt looks great, man.
They cost
Like,
$15,000. I'm gonna give them to you for $200. I'm like, $200.
Run it.
I was with my grandfather. I was like,
How'd the box look? The box look good?
me and my granddad were
Oh,
getting
yeah.
gas.
Shit box be hella professionally sealed.
The box had gold on it.
Nigga was sealed great. I know it happened to me.
He opened it. The speaker looked amazing. It was like a 15-inch. Nigga, I got that shit home.
Empty as fuck.
It was when like the all the bass shit was out. What was
Subwoofers.
Woofers.
yeah,
Oh,
but when all the
subwoofer,
bass
yeah.
songs were out. I
Oh,
forget.
so it came on.
yeah, but
Oh, mine didn't. Mine
Didn't have no
mine
bass.
was
Lights
empty.
came
I think I
Mine
put
was rock city, nigga.
I think I put Lethal Injection on. Ice Cube. That shit said, whoa. I I said, fuck.
I got when I was a kid too. When I was like 10, there's an older man stole a 10-speed from me. It was my uncle's 10-speed, and my uncle hit me upside my damn head with a box of carton of cigarettes too. Bow, you know what I'm saying? Because I let his bike get stolen. I'm like,
So you let somebody ride it, or you went in?
No,
and came
my
out?
uncle walked to my uncle. I was a kid. We in Detroit. That's where I'm from, Detroit. So we walk into my uncle walked in the store and said, "Watch the bikes." Right, so then this one dude walk in the store. He came back out and said, "Hey man, my man wants you in the store." I'm the dumb kid. I was like 7, 8 years old. I'm like, I walked in and said, "Uncle Reg, you want me?" He said, "No, I don't want you." He said, "Go back out there and watch the bikes." I said, "Oh, the guy said that you wanted me." Man, I walked outside, one bike gone, and there was like a little dolphin lady out there. She like, "Yeah, baby, he took off with your bike. He gone."
You meet a lot of fast
my
people.
uncle knocked me upside my head, dog.
You ever, Brownie? No.
Yeah.
You did?
Yeah.
With what?
3-card Molly, I think that's
Oh
what it's
my
called.
God!
Oh, you played that?
Yeah.
At Venice Beach, probably, huh?
No. This is when I was a kid, teenager,
And the way it works is somebody next to you was winning.
Of course.
Right.
yeah.
Mm-hmm.
And
That's
that's
the
That's
motherfucker with them.
That's
Yeah.
Decoy.
and then
That's charging around.
the
There we
TV
go.
thing when the flat screens first came out.
Oh yeah.
I knew better though, but it's always
We
somebody,
always know better.
Yeah.
someone that I knew that her daughter called. So I'm thinking, we've been doing business for years. You wouldn't do that. And I'm like, they
How much?
playing with $1,600.
Ooh.
So they brought, they brought it to the salon, and they brought hella flat screens, and the what made us, it looked like the flat screens. They didn't have the plug, and
You always got to not have something.
yeah,
You get that anyway.
They get computer monitors.
it was how
But it was a TV.
it was
just didn't
how
have a
they
plug?
drove off that my stomach turned,
Yeah.
and I'm like,
My God.
something ain't right.
Yeah.
You saw the money
That
just
is-
leave.
And then
Instinct.
I'm like, you got to be kidding me. So, but see, I'm pretty, but I got a slash goon in me too.
Okay.
So I don't
Get
play that
'em.
shit. So I got on the phone and made some calls.
I
I
know
got
that's
half
right.
the money back. And then after that, that was a lesson. Like,
Lesson
never do
learned.
that
Never
again.
try it
Because
again.
it'd been different if it was my loss, but it was because I was hooking some other
Somebody
people
else.
up.
Oh.
So I had to
That
make
made
sure
your
they.
heart
So you had a
Wow.
bunch of TVs.
Yeah, because that
How
was,
many?
too many.
No, how many?
And they were all
You
just.
trying to-
Man.
Were they all just
What's
missing the
statute of
plug?
limitations?
What reason?
Bro.
What I'm
Yes.
saying?
Oh, that's old news.
1,600. So about what? 8, 9 TVs?
Yeah, they were like 8, 9 TVs when they first they wasn't the big
Oh,
ones, but they were the
like,
thin ones.
Yeah.
Uh-huh.
That makes
The
sense.
plasma TVs.
No,
when
they
first came
wasn't
out.
after
Oh.
the plasma.
Oh, after-
So
okay.
now that I'm like, I had a friend bought a house. He need 5 TVs. Somebody else.
Oh.
It's the shop after
Right.
So
hours.
you would have
boutique.
made what?
No, I did it as a favor.
No, I'm saying you spent 16 and you were going to sell them or just give them away?
No, they were bringing me the money, so I just gave them the money.
Right.
Oh,
So they just
And then
filtered
you
the money
be at
to
the
them.
shop at such and such time.
And I got your
Okay.
TV for you.
Right.
Your TV's here. Okay.
But the way they drove off, it was like
Like a Scooby Doo van or something.
Like, we happy.
right.
They
And so I
knew
was
it.
just
Jackpot
like,
pull off.
They
Like,
knew
hit the
it.
jackpot.
The
pull
tag
off.
says sucker. She's like,
They hit that button. They hit that button. It's like.
but except for they underestimated me. So that was the thing. Once
But you
I
got half back.
like 2.5 minutes, I made a phone call and they had them hemmed up, and I got
See,
my
normally they don't happen. They
no,
got me.
but that broke me from one having that type of money on me at the salon.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? And then 2, I knew better. You know what I'm saying? I'm at a different phase in my life. We ain't supposed to be buying this shit.
Right.
We know
At least
better.
not like
I'm
that.
doing evil right now. I'm doing evil.
Right. And I
Karma
felt
got my ass right now. Being slick.
do you mind if I ask you where you keep your money at now?
Call it. What's the name where you call it from?
just know that my wallet is
Yo, Dale, what's going on, man?
Hey, L, what it do? Take that L.
LL.
What it do, dog?
What's the deal? What's the deal? Hey, yo, check it out, man. Like, so y'all, I know y'all were talking about the skimmers
got-
and everything, credit cards.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So y'all need to also be careful too, because now they actually have the skimmers where they're on the side. They're not even the portion where you slide your card in. It's on the side of the machine, and it's still able to read those, read everything digitally from your card. So they got even clever because they know everybody checking the, the actual slot where you put your card in.
Uh-huh.
See
So
if it
now
moves.
it's another piece now that's on them, the actual ATM
That's too
that you wouldn't even know.
Mm-hmm.
This is like
So,
too much.
so L,
It is, right?
have you ever gotten got? Somebody got you?
No, I never got it
Shut
as far as
Ever?
as far as anything like
He don't never go outside.
I got people trying to scam me in this crypto shit. You know, people try to scam you all the time.
Crypto is a scam.
You know, I had somebody try to scam me today. You know, but you got to be careful, man, with your shit. You know, 'cause you don't give anything out to anybody. You know, because that's in this crypto game, that's death. You know, you go from being rich to being broke overnight.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's crazy. All right, thank you.
Your shit.
We'll get back to you.
Real-
You had
real-
a story.
I
nigga.
cannot.
Crazy.
Real
Goddamn
quick.
story, man.
So I just looked this up. The average earner of a scammer in 2023, 2022, 2023, it says, this is not even worth it, y'all, $56,000 a year.
That ain't worth
56.
the jail
Wow,
time.
that's
Getting
it.
caught. It's not.
That's the ones you
So
got
you got to
away
think,
with.
Yeah, it's
some people
cheap.
probably,
You said $2.
so let's say it's 100,000 scammers in California. I'm sure 2 of them probably cashing out.
Yeah.
And the craziest thing is I know women who only date scammers,
Yeah.
which is a weird thing
What do you
to
mean
hear.
by they only date scammers?
Shawty,
Like they willingly do it?
Yeah. Yeah.
This is what she told me. She said, I date rappers and scammers.
Oh.
I said, what do you mean by scammers?
Fast money.
Right.
That's what she
Fast money.
said. She said because scammers can't hold on to their money.
Exactly.
They can't get caught with it, so they have to
They
spend
gotta
it.
spend it. Gotta
And
keep
it ain't their
moving.
money. So they don't really
And they
care.
really can't spend it on big shit because they'd be like, well, where'd you get this
Yeah,
from?
and they
Like,
have
Right,
so like
right.
if I get your
Trail.
credit card information, I gotta use it.
Right.
So I can't
use it right then.
I gotta buy some Jordan. I could buy her a Louis Vuitton bag and just keep it moving. It don't cost me nothing really. So that's what she was
Right.
telling me. So that's kind of a weird anomaly we live in.
I know, no
That's
doubt.
crazy.
Because I know
That's where we at, though.
we got to take a break. So once again, tell everybody where they can get the sauce and the whole nine.
www.thefinalsauce.com. And then we're on Instagram and Facebook as Get the Sauce.
Oh, get the sauce.
Yes, Get the
Well,
Sauce.
they ain't gonna get
I like
it.
that.
These niggas ain't gonna get it.
Yes,
Yes,
we
yes,
are.
you are.
They ain't gonna get it today.
And we'll have a shipment out. I get back on Wednesday, so it'll go out over the weekend, and you got it by next week. And you're gonna be nice, or you won't get any more.
Oh,
what am I,
told
5?
she told you.
Oh, punishment.
You
Sound like
behave.
she know you. That's what I hear.
Sauce punishment.
Yeah, I'll get all of you guys information,
threatens them
and
with
we'll
food.
ship it
we
to
get
you.
sauce too. All right.
All right, we'll take a
I'm
quick break.
excited.
Call back. We'll just take a quick
Yeah, we'll
break.
take a
Come
break.
right back. When we get back, is scrambled eggs and Pam. You ready?
Yeah, I'm ready.
Okay, make sure you got your shit
I had
together.
scrambled
We got a phone call. We got out of Louisiana. We got Abe on the phone. What's up, Abe?
Hey, come on, Abe. What's your question, Abe?
Hey, I got a question.
You got a question for the doctor? Go ahead.
You know,
She's a lawyer.
I don't like
You
your
said, did you
tone.
graduate?
She could.
Do I look like a dum-dum?
That's because Speedy never graduates.
I graduated high school.
You gotta be smart just to get
I
in the
graduated
spelling.
high school.
Like,
I have a
yeah,
diploma.
How'd I get in
I
here?
have 1 year of junior college, and then
You gotta have your tip-top grades and
I got
everything.
I got my doctorate in the streets.
I was like, I
Yeah,
felt like
I'm
I
a
was
street
all the
nigga,
superheroes.
Yeah.
on the
I'm a
fence.
street.
all these-
Look at all the
Yeah.
shit I
I felt
achieved.
like I was the lowest one
I'm a
to the
street
ball.
nigga.
Yeah, a
I
lot of
was
people
feeling
leave
educated.
FISC and they go to Meharry Medical School
Yeah.
to become
We had the
doctors,
most-
all
we
of
had the
that.
most like black doctors.
Dude, I was gonna get a
Yeah.
charger. You know your shit's gonna go down.
Oh, I'm not. I haven't been
Yeah.
All right, we'll find out in a minute. We are back. It is Roll Out Live with Speedy and Friends. And I'll be
Speedy.
Speeder.
Speedy.
Keep
Get it
doing
together,
it.
Speedy.
I'm a new friend.
y'all be
Friends.
all up in this.
Bitch.
Bia.
Sitting here. Oh, just came from court, y'all. And else we got.
Yours truly, Nikila. Hello, everybody. It's
Hey,
been a
Nikila.
while. I want to
Hello,
say
Nikila.
hi
Who you waving at?
to all the people in the chat.
Oh, okay, thank you.
I'm waving wherever the camera is. Hello.
What? Oh, it's charging?
Yeah. Wait, I don't know where he did that.
Oh, where's the other phone at?
Oh,
Yeah, yours is charging.
are you using this one?
Yeah.
No, you're using.
All right.
Oh, it's this one, but we gotta let it charge for a little bit.
No problem.
'Cause he
Just
got
gotta wait.
no
now.
battery.
Just gotta wait. In-house we got.
Anthony Wanzer. Come on, man.
Why you say like a
Baldy.
white man? Why you say like a white
Wanzer.
Anthony Wanzer.
Baldy.
In-house we got.
Nikki Pam.
Bam. We do this on the first one. In-house we got.
Equal the wolf.
Yeah, you gotta put the owl in there. Don't
Who said roof?
I did.
That's a wounded dog right there.
That's a dying dog.
Man, I'm dying.
That was a settlement.
That's a settlement dog.
That was a settlement.
That's the moment you with the homies, you go, hey, man, she cool, dog.
Right.
She a lawyer.
She a lawyer.
She cool, dog.
That's how she get that shit off.
So where you say you met her at?
Well, I gave y'all my cougar sounds last time, so I had to give you the wolf sound this time.
What does the cougar sound like?
In-house
No.
guy.
That's a cat.
Hold on. No, he don't turn you down. I do.
Cougar
No,
is
I shouldn't go. Little volume.
It's your voice, nigga. It ain't that.
Yeah, we can't.
Microphone.
Stop hollering.
In-house we got.
Val Forensic Gal.
Also knows that got me.
Ah,
Get me.
yeah.
They got Val.
Got me.
Your name on the list somewhere. I don't know where the motherfucker at, but it's
Well,
on
it got
there.
put on that list, and I'm trying to get it off.
That list.
Okay.
In-house we got. I mean, at the marble table.
I don't do it this time.
We don't do it on the second one.
Yeah.
My son.
Shout out to LeBron James. Made his
Came
return.
back.
Oh, did he?
Oh, did he finally?
good.
Last night he did?
Yeah, came off the bench second time in his career.
But he lost?
Team.
When was the last time he came up? In Cleveland?
When he's a kid?
He made,
Yeah,
I think
no shit.
when he made a return back from an injury, same thing. It was an injury thing. But yeah, they lost. But you know, they looking all right. Lakers look all right.
They should make the playoffs.
Anthony Davis said they're gonna make the playoffs. So that's what he said.
You think LeBron gonna stay long enough until the Sun get there so he can be at least the first five?
That's his whole thing.
That's his whole thing.
He's
gonna stay there.
Which Bronny wouldn't get there. He's
what,
not
to
going out of high school. So
Well, I don't know. They just had the McDonald American workout. He's on the team.
yeah, I know.
Even though the light skinned kid was cooking him.
Cooking him, huh?
Did you see the thing?
No, I missed it.
Oh my God, he was killing him with like pick and rolls too.
Damn.
But they're comparing Bronny to Russell Westbrook as far as
Really?
athleticism and play style.
So
I think he's more of like a Drew Holiday kind of kid.
Right.
yeah,
Probably a little more athletic than Drew Holiday, but he's not as big as Drew Holiday.
Right. He
Drew
ain't
Holiday's
big at all.
6'4", 6'5".
and he
Bronny's
don't have
what?
that man stretch.
Bronny
Yeah,
is
he-
what? 6 what?
He might be 6'2",
6'2"
6'3".
at the most.
At the his brother 6'6".
But he got bounced though.
His younger
Hell-
brother?
hell
His
yeah.
younger brother is 6'6"?
Yeah.
I thought he was short.
Oh
Dang,
my
I thought
God, I didn't know he was
He
6'6".
used to be short.
They said he's the one to watch. They
short.
said he's the one to
No,
watch.
he's 6'6". No, I'm gonna tell y'all who's
They
nasty.
said he's the one to watch.
I'm gonna tell you who nasty. Master P, young son.
Oh,
Oh.
really?
Yeah.
Hersey?
so?
Is it Hersey?
Hersey.
Oh,
no.
really?
Is that the older
That's
one or the
not
younger
the.
one?
That's not
That's one of the youngest
Because
ones.
the other one played for UCLA.
One of them plays for UCLA. One of them plays in college now.
Right.
Not that one. He's
No,
nice.
he's talking about the younger ones.
I seen him play in person.
He high school, ain't he? He was
Nasty.
6'6"?
He might be 6'2",
6'2".
6'3", nasty.
Nasty, huh?
I
Wow.
seen him. He might have been 13 when I seen him.
Remember, P had got that one year with the Charlotte Hornets.
Yeah.
said,
I played
gotta
against
give it
Master
to
P
him.
before. He's pretty good. I killed Romeo if you're listening.
Romeo, who played for
Cooked him, Nicky.
USC.
Yeah,
He
Romeo
couldn't
played
pay
for you.
him.
Yeah, he
Yeah.
played for
See,
them.
See, that's
Nicky
my game.
Bam.
That's what I mean.
Really?
Dragged him.
I hoop too.
Where was this at? Like,
And right in Calabasas, I was in there working on my yammers. You know what I'm saying? Get my little yammers in.
leaping?
Right,
You
right.
leaping?
And Master P came in there talking trash.
uh-huh.
He's like, "Oh, it's easy to do that. Ain't nobody on the court." I was like,
Okay,
"Nigga, lace
run
up."
that. You can't,
I said,
man.
"Nigga, lace up."
Let's go.
He was like, "Oh, get my son." Nigga, go get
Go
your son.
get him. We cook him too.
He come in there and I see how little. I said, "Nigga, boom, right, cook him right to work,
Right to work.
right to work." B. Russ was there. If anybody need a witness,
Hey,
call
what'd
B.
you
Russell.
play? Did you play any? What'd you play?
I was gonna play a CSUN. I blew my knee out playing with my dad over the summer,
I don't
and
know.
I was pretty much. And then after that, I didn't want to go to school to just to go to school and rehab.
Okay.
So I was like, I tapped out, tried to go play overseas, threw my back out.
So all my sons can play.
So, yeah.
Yeah, that's what I
Roll
played.
down.
That
I had a little game, man. A little,
That's cool. I played at
so-
Fisk University.
a
so-
little bit.
Oh, you
of-
play?
Yeah, I played up. I got invited to the NBA camp. Played in that for like 3
Look at
months.
this. Invite you. Hey, we just invite you, nigga.
You know, played some overseas
You
camps.
throw the ball.
I went to the. This is back when they used to do the open tryouts. I did the open tryout when they had it down in Long Beach.
Yeah.
Which was crazy.
Crazy, ain't it?
You
It's a
used to be
crazy
able-
league.
I don't know if they still do it now.
It's
You used to be able to
called
pay.
the pyramid. At the pyramid.
Pyramid.
Yeah, but you used to be able to pay, right?
Yes.
But so 95% of people gonna lose your money. 'Cause
Oh, for sure.
You're not gonna make the court. Like it's just a lot of people.
It's a lot of people.
But I actually knew one of the guys who was running one of the courts over there. So I think it was like at the time 190. I think it was like 190 to get on. And they made so much money that day. They probably had a couple 100,000 people show up.
Man.
And it was an all day thing. So you could pay. You get on like the little tryout court.
Right.
If you do all right, they bump you up, and you just keep bumping up until you get to the pro court, where the NBA scouts and stuff are.
Yeah.
And I think maybe like 6 people actually made
so
the
the
NBA.
question would be, if you go to your prime, would you have paid that 190? In your prime, when you know you was cooking.
I probably would have paid it. Yeah.
Nick?
Yeah, but I didn't.
I paid it.
I didn't. But the other
I
company.
paid it.
If you
Yeah, because I paid this. I paid
You
for
don't
some
you don't play sports?
I mean,
When you, I mean,
But that was a great experience, though. That
okay.
summer,
Hell
that summer
yeah.
camp. in the
Would you have
NBA.
paid the
Shit.
180? if you thought you could make it to wherever it was?
I've been to those.
No, you haven't. Don't you lie, bro.
We know your dad ain't taking it.
No. So I went with Zach Marbury. He went to.
That's my dog.
He had the Philippines coming to look at him. Okay. So it was one of those camps where all the people from overseas come look at you.
He had the whole country, Philippines or the Filipino.
The Filipino scout for.
You said the Philippines.
I don't think they're called Filipinos.
The Philippines.
I was like, I don't know.
But so I went to one of those things where they were running. I said, "Oh my God, these dudes! Everybody in there is just
everybody can play. Listen,
everybody.
Listen, the worst player in the NBA is dope.
Yeah.
He's a bum. He's a bum. Like, okay.
You call him a bum. He don't never get in.
Okay.
But if he did, nigga.
He don't. And listen,
Right.
you put him in any gym, any regular gym with anybody else, he gonna destroy them.
Yeah.
I tell people all the time. My boy John Lucas III. So his dad, everybody knows his dad.
He coached in the league when I was. the summer camp when I was there.
Okay, so John Lucas
Drug
III.
rehab team.
So you can vouch for this. He might be 5'5".
John Lucas,
the third.
I don't know.
The youngest son. He might be 5'5".
Made it to the league.
Maybe 5'5". He played in the league 13 years.
Mm-hmm.
You probably never. He's the one LeBron jumped over on the lob.
Right.
He threw the lob in Miami, and LeBron jumped over somebody's head. That was
Right.
John Lucas III.
Oh.
This kid was so good. He used to come to the park, and it'd be all pros in there.
Mm-hmm.
Cook everybody. He guarded Ryan Russell, who's 6'8". This guy's 5'5". Locked him up. So that just gives you a perspective of the talent level we're talking about.
That's what I'm saying. And some dudes don't even make the NBA.
If
They
you
be
see a nigga in the
dope.
NBA that's not 6'6", he probably the coldest basketball player you ever seen in your life.
Believe it.
Ever seen in your life.
We'll get to that in a sec. We'll get to the sports. Got you. Tell her, bro, what you doing? She just got settled the case, y'all.
We rich.
We rich, bitch.
Everyone. Yes.
I like the turtleneck.
Thank you. Thank
Well,
you.
that's quarter tire.
That's a settlement turtleneck.
That means you see she got green on. The money coming.
Like a little cat burglar outfit.
I come on the show and I play games, play around. But when it comes to my work, I don't play.
I know
It
that.
looked like she was the Riddler in court.
Riddle
So
me this.
today, for those of you out there in Houston who've heard about the Kimco explosion, that Kimco plant out there, I had a client that got injured in that particular explosion, and we settled the case today.
Everybody
for a
around.
nice number. Yeah. So,
Congratulations.
There you go. Black woman doing
Yes,
the
you
thing.
know.
Black excellence.
I love when the paychecks.
You sure
start
look
rolling
cute
in.
now.
Thank you. I've been traveling. I had to get my hair done because
Your
I had
hair's
places
so
to go
cute.
and people to see. So
Yeah, you was.
You got a little
Thank
shine
you.
on you. Look,
Thank
see what
you.
money do to you, man. Make you shine.
I went to Memphis. I went to
Memphis.
Memphis for my auntie's 60th birthday party. My dad's one of his younger sisters turned 60, and then I did go to Mississippi to check on my dad's property out there because we have a tennis.
Is it
Houston,
okay
right?
because they
From
had
Houston.
those
Yeah. So I went to Mississippi, went by my dad's grave site, put new flowers and stuff out, and then went back home to Houston and spent some time there with my family.
Now,
and now I'm back.
I'm going to tell you this. Your sister, hilarious.
Yeah.
That had to be the funniest joke
Yeah.
for
Ever.
comedians that we've ever heard.
Yeah,
in our
and she
fucking
told me to
life.
tell you and Nikki Pam hello.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
So we playing this game. I don't hear his mic, but we play.
He on the side of the mic.
Oh, you got
What's the
there
joke?
you
What's
go.
the joke?
So we're doing this game where you got to read these answers.
Okay.
So they give you the card. Everybody got to read. So everybody fumbled a word or two.
Not
Right.
me, but go ahead.
Okay, Pam, keep saying.
Me-
Anyway,
me and the
she
lawyer
fumbled a
did
word
not.
too.
No,
So we get to her sister, and the sister gets the card, and she goes, and then if I, and she, man, we thought she couldn't read.
You got to. It's like 6 comedians in the room.
And motherfuckers, normally you wouldn't. You ain't supposed to laugh. You're supposed to do like this. You're supposed to
Man,
nigga, we fell out. But she was just fucking with
but
it.
went on a run for about
Man.
20 minutes.
They could not stop laughing.
Oh, she did it multiple times.
No, she did it one time.
But the run was.
So she got y'all there.
She made them
Man.
think. She
Man,
made them think
that's
she couldn't
hilarious.
read.
That's hilarious.
And they couldn't hold their composure. If she couldn't read, and he was
And the
like,
whole time she's like, my sister can read.
You're like, that's weird. Her sister's a lawyer.
no, because Speedy was like, she fine as fuck. She couldn't read. That would be
didn't
fuck like,
Did I say that?
I mean,
yes,
probably.
you said my sister.
You say that about anybody.
You said my sister was fine,
As
and it would be a
fuck, as
shame.
fuck.
I think I said.
And you said it would be a
I
shame.
think I said
if she
Wanza
could-
would fuck. I think that's what
No,
I
you
said.
didn't. Oh, you did not. No, you did not.
The Speedy tried to have a baby with your sister.
But see, it was so fucking. It set the night off, and then Will fucked up.
Will was
nigga.
like probably the worst reader.
Is that the
in room.
police officer?
Yeah,
at the
for
end?
real.
Yeah.
Like for real. Like
Yeah.
we
What'd
were
he do?
shocked.
Oh, he's
Couldn't read.
trying.
And
Yeah.
I don't know if it's Speedy or Screw said, nigga, how do you read Miranda rights?
That's what I said. to everybody.
We fell out laughing. It was bad.
But it was
he
fun.
couldn't
Like,
he
you
couldn't read
got-
out
Yeah,
loud.
he
or-
was-
Out
He got
loud.
nervous.
He was the very last one. He
Yeah,
thought
he
he
was.
had gotten off because we were getting ready to end the game. And I
Right.
said, no. We got one more person that got to read.
Nick, that
And
motherfucker
that
said.
game was
And
for
we got
2 hours.
When you
And he said,
What are you reading?
A card, like a little card that, it's
No, but why is it difficult? Like I don't understand.
because you're reading in front
because
of
you're reading in front of a comedian, so you know.
and
you
see
better
that the
not
little girl
fuck
that already
up.
You better
fucked
not
up.
messed up in
Yeah.
that shit.
I know, but
it was this game dealing with black culture, right?
Yeah.
And so they had these memes.
Right.
And
You
you
had
had to find the cards that
matched the meme.
card scenario that matched the meme the
Yeah.
best. And
Right.
then the person who was judging would judge who had the best
But you had to
card
read
match
each.
the
You had to
meme.
read it, right.
So everybody turned their cards in, you
As
gotta
the
read.
judge, you
Yeah,
have to
but
read
this ain't-
all the cards from all 10 or 11 people. And so you're reading through the cards.
what kind of words are on these cards? That
That was
Simple
Normal
words,
basic
simple
Yeah.
words.
Yeah.
It, the, him.
Well, you know,
They-
public speaking and reading is the
different
most
things.
terrifying thing that human beings can do, according to scientists. This is what science says.
For
It's the
sure.
two most terrifying things.
Because
Is that true, Lonzo?
the spotlight is on you.
Yeah, it's true.
Yeah, you are the stat guy.
The spotlight is on you.
thing
You
is
know what I'm
the
saying?
word.
All the eyes on you.
You know, Nakia actually just said something. She distracted me. Nakia
yeah,
said.
go
Nakia
ahead.
said.
What she said?
Oh, there
ahead.
it is, right there.
Go ahead.
So Nakia tried to snitch on me.
Yeah, what a lady with the Hartley Berry haircut. the Hartley Berry haircut.
Hartley, barely.
Told my
Hardly.
cousin I threatened to
threatened
unalive her.
So yes. So
You did
yes.
it on air, Nakia.
Yes. Yes.
Unaliver.
Is that a word?
So yes.
Unaliver. Someone
I've
with
never-
kids. That's the hip hop word.
So, yes, Nakia, after the show, I introduced myself to your cousin Brownie, and I told her, look, I want to date your son. So I really approached her
She
to get
did say
permission
that.
to date
Yeah,
her
she did.
son.
It really helped.
And I was like, your cousin already told me that, you would kill me and that, you're worse than her. And so she was like, absolutely not. You cannot date my son. So I'm like, okay, cool.
Why y'all shutting down your?
Did
Why
she
y'all
say
shutting
that?
that man
Yeah.
down?
I don't think that's gonna stop
Yeah,
you.
so
Why are you
then
asking his mom? He 20.
it was just
No,
a
he's
joke.
Oh,
18.
okay. I'm thinking
Oh.
like
It was-
she
no,
was
she
a
had to
funk
be
father.
responsible. You the
She a
funk
funk father.
It
though.
was just a joke. It was just a joke. But
Got the
I just told her I heard a lot about her, and I was telling her how Nakia always gives me a hard time on the show, and when I was flirting with her son.
So
she
you are
threatened
looking
me.
for a man.
No,
so yes or no
let me
answer.
tell
Skinny
you-
Cuz is listening.
He just got in the
Let me
chat.
tell you-
He's on his
let me
lunch
tell
break.
you- Let me tell you, I am available and I'm single, but again, I got somebody I've
Issue.
been dealing with,
Oh, I thought you said
and
issue.
we've been talking and working some things out,
It's like
and
shenanigans.
make
I
up
got a man.
plans to see each other.
So it's look
So
good.
there it is. So it's shut down. So it's
looking-
locked down
So
now.
this is the Bay Area dude?
No, Vegas. So
Oh,
it's
Vegas,
looking.
So the
it's
options
looking.
is so the options is shut down now.
No, the options ain't necessarily shut
Wolf, are you
down.
trying to get in there?
Until it's locked.
Put your card in.
Until it's
Wolf,
locked.
you single?
He
Motherfucker
hasn't,
been talking the whole show. All of a sudden, even
he hasn't, he hasn't secured the deal yet. Okay, Mr. McHard or whatever your name is, you already called me a skis for breaking Marquise's heart. So now you calling me a bitch? Did
What
you
is
mean to
this?
say bitch and you put
He said
batch?
batch.
What is
Are
this?
you saying Marquise ain't good enough for you, bitch? Is that what you meant to say?
well, batch. You can say
Batch.
Marquise ain't good enough for you.
Marquise.
I think that's a joke,
Who's
for real.
keys? Anyway.
Okay, but yeah,
So
so-
you're single. Pam
yeah,
is single.
I'm single. Yes, Pam single.
Pam gave us a list. What's your list?
Speedy single too.
What's your list?
Oh,
I don't know why my name keep coming up in this shit.
it's your show.
Because I'm trying to hook you
It's
up.
Speedy.
I'm
No,
trying to
I'm
hook you
good.
up with
I'm good.
a nice young lady.
Okay, what are you looking for?
Okay, listen. So I told you guys before, I'm into pretty boys. That's my thing. I loves me a pretty man.
Oh, like light skin pretty or like Shamar Moore pretty?
People,
So only light skin is pretty?
people
It hurt. It
Wow,
made me
big.
mine.
I'm out the loop.
that's the conception is that people always think when you say pretty, it's light skin, but it's not. Morris Chestnut is a pretty man. He's a pretty boy. That is a gorgeous black
See, I don't
man.
see
Do
him
you
as a
agree,
pretty-
Speedy?
He's
To me?
fine.
I wouldn't.
To me, he's just fine.
Like he is a gorgeous pretty boy man to me.
Okay,
You know,
okay.
so pretty boys come in
all
all shapes,
relative.
but it's just like a nice looking, handsome, well kept, clean cut,
Right.
good smelling man.
So Wolf,
Dreads are out. Right.
tell her what you do. Tell her
clean cut.
your background. You graduated from college.
Oh yeah, she
He
already.
already
they
talked.
already
I heard what he
talked.
said.
Hold on. See, that's your problem.
Speedy,
You
no.
talk. You
No.
gotta shut the fuck up. You shut the fuck
This
up.
is Speedy's show enough love connection.
Let me
So
tell
no.
you what Speedy does every single
No,
time
no,
I come
no.
on the show.
Hold
He
on.
tries
Hold
to
on.
hook me up
Hold
with
on.
somebody.
Hold on.
Well, he ain't pretty enough for you? What's the problem, goddamn?
Last show he kept asking Wanzer, would you smash?
Oh, really?
And I had to threaten Wander.
I would never.
I had to threaten him not to answer the question.
Okay.
I was like,
That's stuck in.
Today, I mean,
I'm not doing
did
shit.
she get her money yet?
yeah, when you're stuck in the middle.
I mean,
Hilarious.
so you single?
Well, I mean,
Hilarious.
Just like she said, I have.
She listening?
Yeah.
He has a young lady.
She's got a settlement coming in. Does that change things?
No, I don't know. I mean, ladies' money don't get to me. 'Cause I'm a 4-season hustler, so I'm always make my money.
I know that's right.
That's what I would say. Great answer. Great answer.
That wasn't one. She ain't want no hustler. That wasn't in her quality.
Hey, I'm gonna keep it the way I keep it.
Hey, baby, let me put my $2 with your shit. I just made this.
Exactly. Right.
Do you believe me, baby?
Look, that's the number
Look
8
what we
meal.
got, baby.
We selling hats, baby.
Never get a number 8 meal.
I need you to come and help me sell these shirts, baby.
Show some of these hats.
Do you believe in me?
And Mr. Mark, so I did not use Marquise to make the Vegas guy jealous, but the Vegas guy did see the date, and he did
Hilarious.
call me and make a comment and say,
The fuck is wrong with you, bitch? No, it's
Yeah, he called me
Was
and
he-
made a comment.
but it was just a day. He wasn't like
Yeah, he wasn't tripping. I mean, he not with me.
If a nigga call you, he was tripping.
Why did he
He
call
not
you?
with
Why
me.
did he call you?
If the dude call you, he was tripping. He just was able to bring
Yeah.
it down.
So-
Because if I ain't
so-
tripping, I ain't no need to call because
Yeah.
I know what it is.
Yeah.
What did he say when he called you?
He was just like, "Oh, I saw
Like,
you went
he's on a. So why would you go out?
So you fucking retarded things now. I mean,
I'm not. Okay, so I can't.
Bonzer.
I mean, like,
Come on.
what I meant to
That's
say.
our friend, man.
So
Don't
I'm
do that.
gonna say this. I can't repeat everything that he said, but he was hating. He was hating on Marquise.
Oh, so Marquise was a threat.
He was hating on Marquise, and he was like, "Oh,
I'm not even gonna go
he
there.
called you
I'm
a
not even
dime
gonna go
piece,
there.
huh? Yeah, he called you a dime piece." And I'm like,
Nick.
"Yes,
Nick,
yes,
put
I'm a
on the
Yeah,
dime
let me
camera.
say something.
Uh-oh.
I don't know my man's, but let me just put this out there.
Oh, here we go, here we go, here we go."
That is the biggest man code violation in the history of Earth.
That's why
Speak on it.
And every woman should know that if a man should never talk to you about another man.
Man, please.
That's a red flag.
That's a
is a
red
red
flag.
flag.
So
It is a
Nikila,
red flag.
I don't know my man, but I would tell
Red.
any woman that told me if you it's not your man and he's asking you about another man or mention another dude, he got some serious
His
issues.
confidence ain't nowhere
all
near.
he-
but
all
his
he
confidence
said-
on
yeah,
zero.
That's what I said. If it didn't, like I
Yeah,
would be
it
like,
obviously
I would
bothered
see
him.
that
Yeah.
and go, "Psh, whatever.
Yeah, it
You had a good
obviously-
time, cool, whatever.
It obviously
But
bothered him. He just all he said was they could have picked a better person for you to go on a date with. They could have done better.
oh, we did.
No, but we don't. No.
That's what they said.
No. But you understand is
He was hating.
it could bother anybody.
Yeah.
As a man, the
Yeah.
fact that he said something
Yeah.
to you is a red flag.
Red
Yeah.
flag.
That
Early.
he's- because
About
that's
some
a.
security issues.
It's not, I don't know about that part, but that's too much emotion for a man. Like if
That
I was
early
hanging
on
around a
top of
nigga
that.
and he said something about another man, and I'd be like, I'm finna get away from him.
What you think? It sounds like he gay or something?
No,
No, not at all. His confidence.
He may not just be in control of his emotions.
Yeah.
His right. His
Which
confidence
means
level ain't there.
his emotions can go all over.
Yeah,
the
yeah,
place.
yeah,
Yeah,
That's like somebody. That's like a man saying to you, like you need to block him on Facebook. I ain't like tell no chick that I deal with
Yeah.
to block me.
Yeah,
on
like,
Facebook. I don't care if you
We
can
don't do
have
that shit.
thousands. You can have
Well,
a million men that
a
you.
lot of men are like that though.
No, and that's fine.
A lot
but
of men-
I would tell any
Very
woman
small.
get away from them
Listen.
dudes.
Because
Yeah.
my
That's a
sister's
good
boyfriend don't want her talking to other guys and stuff on
'Cause
the
he's
phone.
Listen,
and all
insecure.
that
man.
kind of
Listen,
stuff.
I don't.
Yeah,
Because
so-
whatever a person gonna do, you
They
can't
gonna do
stop
it.
it
Right.
anyway.
Right.
So what I
Stop
need to
it.
get in the way and
Right.
all that for?
And that's how I feel. I
gonna
don't
do it.
ever stop the guys that I date from having female friends talking on the phone to them because I'm gonna talk to my guy friends. I'm not cutting
Yeah, we
off
noticed.
my friends.
Yeah, that's scary.
And
Right.
I mean, and the biggest thing is, for one, none of y'all are married.
Right,
So like,
right,
what can
right.
you
We
really?
still
what you-
single.
And that's
so
where it
what's
all
the
started.
deal?
If we
Right.
ain't married, I mean, we
Right.
say okay, we
Right.
together, but
Right.
don't
Scrimmaging, y'all scrimmaging.
Yeah.
But let me say this though.
Y'all
And
scrimmaging.
Nikila, you know you don't have any guy friends, right?
Yes, sir.
No, you don't.
Okay.
You don't.
No, you don't.
Every guy friend.
No, you don't have no guy
Every guy,
friends.
even the guy that you say he's like my brother,
Man, the first
has
time-
tried to fuck
Where
you
did
at
you get that
some
from?
point.
Listen,
Of course you
even if he didn't,
He waiting.
the moment that you was just said, y'all could have some drinks that night, y'all and it got too loose,
Yeah.
and y'all did it,
Yeah.
he gonna get
No,
that.
I agree.
That's not
I
true.
agree.
That is
that's-
true.
no, that's true.
I disagree with that. I disagree.
Only women disagree.
They don't see it. They don't see it. He's
They don't
so
see
good.
it.
That-
Most of my
Sis,
friends are guys.
I'm gonna tell you something. This is what I'm saying, sis. Only women say that. All the men at the table are telling you men don't want to be your
My
friend.
guy friends tell me that they're my friends.
Only
Yes,
women.
because
Why
Of course
would
they tell you
the
that.
truth?
Here we
Until
go.
your password get taken again,
Here we
it's
go.
gonna be
So,
all right.
you know what happened? This is what happened. This is why those guys say that.
Go ahead, OG.
Because once they figure it out and find out through the communication and the connectivity, they're like, oh, I'm in the friend zone.
Yeah.
So then they back up.
Yeah.
And they still end up being that cool, but they might not go a distance
Well, let me say this,
being
OG.
with you all the
They
time
don't-
when they wanted to.
Men don't
'cause
back
they're
up.
friends.
In my experience, men don't back up. What
Move
we
to the
do
side.
is we strategize. So we say,
Yeah.
you know what? You gonna put me in the friend boat? Okay, I'll be your play brother for 10 years.
I'm gonna wait it out. I'm gonna wait it out.
And this nigga gonna fumble sooner or later.
And fumble.
Yeah.
Alabama.
But she may never even fumble. But she may never even fumble for that guy. You know what I'm saying? So, but
yeah,
in
I
the
think
event
at
she
this
did,
point, they
he right
know.
there to
It might
catch you in the neck.
It might take 20 years.
The thing is this: the woman always chooses where the relationship goes, whether it's
Most definitely.
whether it's going to be a friend
Most
zone,
definitely y'all
whether it's
do.
going to be somebody you're dating
For
or
sure.
whatever. And so I agree with you in that sense that most of my guy friends that I have initially were interested in me and being more than a friend, but
still
I
are.
did not feel a mutual attraction.
They don't give
or
a
whatever.
fuck. You know we don't give a
And
fuck.
so
Yeah, that's not how
I put
relationships
them
work,
in the
but
friend
go
zone.
Your headphones work?
Sure, no.
That's
I
not,
hear
that's
you.
not how waiting. That's not how waiting for pussy works.
Because they don't have to wait on dick.
No, I know.
They never have to wait on dick.
I know they don't care because I've been in situations like me and my homie. We might get a hotel room together because we out late and we don't feel like driving across town
Yeah,
or whatever.
that's what I would have said.
It's a hell of a friend.
Hell of a friend.
You know only got one room? Cool.
So
go ahead.
I was like,
Nikita,
yeah.
you know he jerked off when you went to sleep,
So I
right?
told him, I'm like,
sure.
get a,
Oh my God.
I'm just saying.
I told him make sure you get 2 beds.
Nope.
God,
And
that's
ended up being a
torture.
king.
We get
That's
9
torture.
beds.
End up in
We
a
get
king
9
size bed
beds.
in the
That's
room
called
we get up
torture.
there. So ended up in a king size bed.
Yeah.
The next morning we
You
went
put
to
that wood.
breakfast. We went. No, I didn't.
Hold on, hold
I
on.
know.
No, that night you
So
go.
that tent.
That's where you go. You know, I normally sleep with my clothes off. I'm just.
Yeah.
I'm just being honest.
That's what I do.
I'm not
to my
hitting
body.
I'm not hitting on you, but I can't sleep with drawers on.
No fucking way I can.
And I
do it.
got to sleep on my back, so I don't know how you sleep.
And I normally sleep with the cover off me. So
my drawers get twisted. I gotta take them off.
And I normally get the 3 on hard. So
yeah, if I turn, don't mean shit. Don't mean nothing.
I'm gonna jerk off, but it ain't got nothing to do with you though.
this is how I normally go to sleep. I got a bus one to go to sleep.
So don't worry about it.
I'm gonna be up all night if I don't bust on your face.
Now you can turn over, but you know it is a king size.
So we stayed up that night
Yeah,
talking.
you gonna stay up.
We stayed up and talked for a couple
Look,
of hours
Nick,
that
the
night.
whole time he like this, and he did what?
Hey, he almost had a heart attack. He was throbbing down there so hard, like, damn, man, I can't wait to get this conversation over with.
You know, if a nigga never listen to a story, he listen to, and what the nigga do? Why would he do that?
Oh, you ain't heard nothing.
All he know,
Yeah,
nigga,
we,
at some point she gonna fall and go sleep.
He's sliding his drawers off. He's an asshole. He's an asshole.
That is crazy.
I would never been like that. I would have never did that
Put
to
my
you.
shirt off. Can you oil my back? Like, no, keep talking, girl. I can hear
back
you.
itch
So we stayed up
Yes,
that
you
night
did.
talking. The next day he took me to breakfast. And
Oh
he told
my
me-
God.
It
What
was
a good
awkward.
friend.
It was
What a good friend.
so awkward. Really, it was brunch, but it was so awkward because he was like, Nikila.
My dick hard.
Like you tortured me last night. You tortured me last night.
He was like, I gotta be honest with you. He was like, I wanted you last night.
Oh,
Like,
you know
I
this
wanted-
already.
Of
I
course
told you knew that. I
And
told you he was
and
gonna
I
jerk
told him,
off.
I'm like, you know what?
I didn't want you.
Look, he in the bathroom bar. Al, what you doing? Don't worry about it.
I just take long showers.
What's that lotion?
That's when
My
you
back- my
turn.
neck
That's
was
when you
hurting.
turn on the water. Oh my bad.
Wait, Nikila, did he shower when y'all got to the room?
When we got to the
Yeah.
room that night, no, he didn't shower.
Oh,
Oh,
I'm like,
interesting.
you should have left the door cracked in the
He a
shower.
nasty
nigga.
nigga.
See how it go.
Bam, he a nasty
We didn't
nigga.
get in. No, we didn't get into that night till like 2 a.m. because we had hung out, so it was late, and we just
Yeah, that's a good time.
And you were drinking? Were you drinking?
we had a couple drinks.
Yeah,
and
he was
stuff.
trying to fuck.
I've slept with
But-
my guy friends. I sleep with my guy friends all the time.
In
We
the
sleep
bed,
in the same
I've
bed.
done that.
No,
Nothing
Bam.
goes
I was trying to plug this in. I know. What?
Now here's the difference,
Not
though.
that way. Not
Now-
like
now if you flip it around.
side by side. We sleep. I've slept with several of my guy friends in the same bed.
Clothes off?
Same. Yeah, naked.
Wow.
butt
Naked?
naked. I walk around naked.
That's torture.
I've never done that.
That's
I've
torture.
never done that.
That's T's and torture.
Absolutely.
That's the two T's.
I
The
mean,
two
they're
T's.
just friends.
Go ahead, Nick.
Why would you do that?
T's and torture.
Because of how, like you guys say, I just regularly take out. I sleep naked, so.
But
No,
I'm
no,
in
but
bed
why?
naked.
But
What do you
why?
mean?
My question is, why would you do that
You
around?
gonna
a
love
man?
this, baby.
That's
They're
torture.
just friends.
That's
though.
torture.
Okay,
and T's.
watch
Even
this.
if it's your friend, like why? I'm
What do you mean?
confused.
Why? Because I wanted to.
No, I have female friends, right?
Okay.
Yeah,
I wouldn't walk around naked in front of
No.
them unless I was gonna fuck.
Okay. Well,
So I'm
that's
just
you.
confused.
None of you.
That's
That's
why I'm-
you.
No, that's everybody at the table, so I'm confused. Why-
Okay.
So Wanza.
I do that.
Wanza, she's in the room with you. Y'all friends.
We're
She
friends.
take off her clothes.
And lay down
And
naked.
get ready for bed.
Uh-huh.
Okay, like I normally
And what do you do,
Set,
Wanza?
set the scene. Set the scene.
Right. Set the stage.
You turn the TV off. It's one little lamp light on.
I'm in the room.
You in the room.
She in the room.
All that's off.
And she got naked.
Yeah.
And you ain't got naked yet.
She's just walking around.
Yeah.
And we're just friends.
Towards the bed.
Just friends.
And we're just friends.
But would you see that as a signal? Would you see that as
You
a signal
say
in your
she's
mind?
just a friend.
Right.
No, for real. Would you say, okay, she's trying to tell me something?
If we're really close as friends.
Yeah, you're really close.
No, you're
Like
really,
we
no,
have
you're
that
really
friend
close.
bond where
Yeah.
we
It's
know
me
we
and
would
you.
never
It's
cross
me
that
and you.
line.
We would never cross the line, and you're walking around, and there's pussy butt naked in front of me, just walking around.
I think that's the line right there.
I'll probably say as a friend, I want you to put some clothes on.
Yeah.
No.
No.
Out of it right here. Hold on. Clothes on.
You like to sleep naked too.
I'm getting right with you. I'm getting
I
with you.
don't have a single girlfriend that would walk
That ain't.
around.
That's not what I asked. I said you in the room.
Well, her, this is
Oh,
already happened, nigga. We trying
She's
to get
naked.
you to, what
You
would
already
you do?
there.
What you
What
doing?
would you
I
do?
mean, she's getting fucked.
Straight up.
Wow, interesting.
You gonna help her with the passcodes? Let me get your passcodes.
What that asshole do again? Get your shoulders.
I can say this with confidence right here. K-Dot is my only female friend.
Right.
And I'm going to keep it that way. Nigga. I don't want no more female friends if they not like K-Dot. You can't talk sports, nigga, in Georgia?
Exactly right.
I'm cool.
But I'm your aunt, so, I mean, you don't see me that way.
No, but I see as aunt. You know what I'm
Yeah,
saying?
I'm your aunt.
But it's different for men though. You see what I'm saying?
Yeah,
because
man.
like okay, no disrespect to women, but if there's somebody
You
that's
can
not
disrespect them,
in our zone, like if you're not attracted to that person, whatever, you're going to stay in the friend zone with that lady, and she might like the shit out you. Right. You know what I'm saying? Like
I don't know what kind of niggas you know.
So,
I know what you're saying, brother, but I'm not.
pointed at me like
I don't know a nigga turning down no vagina.
okay, what if he's not attracted to
I'm
her,
not
though?
attracted to like
So let me say this
certain kind of
again.
ladies I'm not attracted to.
Okay, let's say this again. I don't know no niggas turning down no vagina. I ain't never heard a nigga say, man, I ain't attracted to her. Nigga, if a woman is talking, if a woman come in the room and get naked, talking about we finna go to bed.
Nah.
It don't matter. If
Nah.
Okay, I've been a man a long time. So in my experience, I ain't never seen no man turn down no vagina.
Okay, what if it was one of those 600-pound sisters?
That's what I'm
from
So
TLC?
let me say this again. I ain't never seen no man.
Somebody hit that. Somebody.
That's on them.
Nikila, let me give you an example of how that will work. You say, well, she's 600 pounds.
Yeah.
A man's mind goes, well, I've never fucked a 600-pound woman before.
Right.
Let me see what it's like.
We're gonna get that out of the way.
And you got to think on a woman.
What the?
What the hell? We talking about that's Freaky Prince. That's Prince. We talking about freaky shit.
If a woman gains weight, it's not like a man. You know what I'm saying? A man gain weight, he gonna get man boobs, a gut.
Yeah.
If a woman gains weight, for the most part, she gonna get bigger breasts,
Ass.
and a bigger ass.
Yeah.
Those are both things men want.
Right.
So
I still gotta
600
be turned
pounds
on.
ain't gonna curve it.
But I still gotta be turned on. Me personally, I gotta be turned on.
I can close my eyes. Oh, you be.
Yeah, I don't know what my man's talking about. I ain't got to be turned on.
You
Nigga.
remind me of my friend Pam.
I hear you.
All this is you, baby. Yeah.
I hear you.
All right, it is now time for.
Scrambled eggs and Pam.
Y'all supposed to sing along.
Oh,
Great.
Okay.
What?
Scrambled
eggs and Pam.
Oh, what's
Okay.
Hey, come on.
Scrambled eggs and Pam.
Scrambled eggs and
Get
Pam.
down, y'all.
Hey.
Okay.
Eggs and Pam.
You have a call coming in. Do you want to take
Yeah,
it?
let's
Or
take.
you wanna-
Oh, you know what? Because they
Yes
keep
or no?
saying it in the chat room.
Yes or no?
Well,
Yes,
yeah,
go
let them go ahead.
Okay.
Go ahead.
Take the call.
Hello, caller. Oh, sorry.
Don't hit no more buttons.
don't be hitting extra buttons.
Motherfucker, get some money, nigga.
How you gonna answer and just start pushing other buttons?
I want to put him on speaker.
Go ahead, caller.
Okay, go ahead.
We got it plugged.
Did she put it on speaker?
I
Yeah, she
don't-
put it on
hold
speaker. I don't hear.
Yeah,
We don't know
she
what
was
she
pushing
did.
buttons.
Caller.
There it is.
There
Call,
it is.
Call it. What's up, man?
Yeah, shout out to rehearsal. This DJ out there in Vegas.
What it do, dog? Y'all know what it is.
Hurry up, nigga, it's my segment. Hurry up.
Yeah, y'all know what it is. Listen, nigga, I think that's kind of disrespectful to even play with a man like that. You know what I mean? Like, because listen, I don't think that like women, for y'all to have so many boundaries and emotions and stuff that everybody's supposed to respect. I think that's a game that you shouldn't even play with a man. Why would you be naked in front of me if it's not that? You know what I mean? Like,
Like, at least keep the clothes on if that's, you know what I mean? If that's what we're going to do. And we're not sleeping in the same bed. I will sleep on the floor next to the bed before I sleep in the bed with a woman that ain't nothing going down with. It just makes me.
I'm going to make you uncomfortable.
I ain't teasing nobody,
You're
though.
teasing me.
I mean, we're just being
it makes no sense. It's like you playing with me like I'm not one of the niggas or something. You know what I'm saying? Like, nigga, I'm that nigga. Like, you should want me anyway.
I love my man. I love you, dog. I love you.
I'm not trying to play with nobody. That's just what we do.
He should want me.
If you was walking around the hotel room, asshole, booty ball naked in front of another man, that's playing with that
Is
man.
that disrespectful?
And then women,
I would say disrespectful.
to me, I would see that disrespectful. You know, unless you was like getting out the shower. Oh, of course he didn't say nothing about it.
But DJ at that Vegas, even if she getting out the shower and the door just happened to be cracked, I think she opened it. I'll be like, she wanted me to look.
Oh, no, I'm going to look for some toilet paper.
Body wash. You need me to get your back?
Phone charger? Did you say phone charger?
You
got hand soap in there?
Listen.
Hey, you see the TV cord?
Is the remote control in there?
I'm going to check in the bathroom.
Yeah, DJ at that Vegas, what's up, man?
Hey, Speedy, do you notice that it's a correlation to women that has a lot of male friends and women that aren't married? Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, maybe that's a reason. Maybe you got too many male friends for you to have a husband.
Well,
Pam, the husband not
Pam,
going to let that slide.
Pam.
We didn't husband.
Thank you, DJ.
Pam. Thank you, DJ at that Vegas.
I was
He
married.
Way to throw the lob, DJ.
He has a point. You have a lot of male friends.
Yeah, I do.
You are
Well, I
kidding.
don't. I'd rather be around males.
No, that's not what I said.
Okay.
Listen to the thing.
Okay.
You have a lot of male friends.
Yes, I do.
Hold
A
that.
lot.
You have a lot of male friends. Hold that.
I do.
Oh, you guys single?
Anybody married?
No.
I was married. I was married.
We didn't ask you about last year. We didn't ask you about last year,
We didn't
sis.
say a week ago.
Yeah, we talking about who you are today. Who you are today,
right now.
And I had a lot of guy friends when I was married, too.
Impossible. Let's move on. So y'all single.
Yeah.
Moving on.
And y'all got guy friends.
Yes.
So for all the ladies out there who don't want to be single,
Get rid of your guy friends.
get rid of your guy
Or
friends.
fuck them. One of
Oh,
the two.
is that what it is,
Right.
though? If a woman, you meet a woman and she has too many guy friends, it's a red flag?
Well, it's not. No, it's not. It's nothing against you.
It's actually a green flag.
As a man, I just wouldn't put. I think the men are looking at you like they don't want to put themselves in that situation. It's not.
Okay.
We don't have any assumptions about you.
You know what?
It's just like if you're comfortable being around all these men, no man wants his woman having a male best friend. I'm supposed to be.
I agree.
Whatever this nigga you call
Even though we
this
don't
nigga,
want to
so-
hear it,
Just
that's
like-
hard to hear, but
just-
it's so true because
Right.
every man that I have bought around this nigga or my other,
Oh, you, Nikki, I'm gonna tell you right now. Just look.
it go back.
I'm gonna tell you why. You laughing, slapping shoulders, nigga. I'd
Calling
have pulled up on you quick, like, yo, shawty, let me check this out, baby.
Y'all fucking.
You need to sit on the other side.
Yeah. They need to take the end off the friendship. Friend, nigga. That got the show. You got to change seats,
even
nigga.
when
But it's the same
my
way the
last
other round.
relationship, though, let me just, yeah, it is true. But like me and Speedy, even like now and even then, when I was in a relationship, we still talked 4 or 5 times a day.
Right.
And I've had a dude say to me, "This is the last time this nigga call you."
He ain't saying in front of me.
But see, I
No.
think if somebody,
This is the last time.
I wish a
he
nigga
called
be
you
like,
today.
hey, Speed, talk to you.
He's
Oh, what's
going
happening,
to
nigga?
Wow.
But I
That's
think-
when you go, what's
right.
happening, nigga?
Hey, nigga, you talk to my girl more than I do.
True. I mean, you know, and then me and this nigga keying on the phone and
Oh,
shit,
yeah,
talking
nah.
like, you know, we
you got
do.
your feet up, nigga. Hey, nigga. Got your legs up, nigga.
That's when you grab the phone. Hey, Speed, look here, nigga. It ain't cool, nigga.
Yeah, nigga. That's what I go with. Hey, Playboy. It ain't cool, man. It ain't cool.
And now I'm pissed.
But Nick,
Yeah.
right, that's when I go.
want a kiki.
Look,
with a
that's when
friend.
I go on the phone. Well, let me talk to her one more time. No, nigga.
See, I'm a friend. I'm a friend like that right now. I got a homegirl, but we've been cool since the kindergarten.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And we've been friends. Like we never had no interaction nowhere
Yeah.
near like that. None of our life.
In the hotel naked, nothing ever happened.
Never been that. Never done that. You know what I'm saying? I wouldn't want that from her as my friend. But she has a boyfriend right now, and she tells all her boyfriends like, "Oh, if anybody, this guy right here is always going. This is my
Right,
boy."
be
You
my
know what I'm saying?
friend.
But I also respect her relationships
Yeah.
with her friends, and I would never do no
Yeah.
shit to make this man feel some type of way. That's
Yeah.
just not what I'm gonna get it because I want
Come
him
by
to
and bring flowers. This is for
Yeah.
your girl.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah. Here's to my homegirl.
Yeah, you forgot her birthday, my nigga.
Right.
She didn't like your gift.
I want them to thrive. I want
Hey,
to see their relationship bloom.
Your girl wasn't feeling good today. I got it ease. Would you
So,
mind it?
well, I was rubbing her feet before you got home. You know what I'm saying? But she said her feet was hurt. But it's my friend, you know.
She said, you know,
like
we ain't
that.
doing. She naked. I know.
cannot.
She walked around
We
naked.
cool
I
like
do
that. Well, we doing that before you came around, man. Like he gonna really be.
She would
cool
come to
with
the
that.
hotel
Right,
naked.
right.
We don't fuck. Right.
So okay, so you have this friend. This is another situation. So you have your BFF or whatever, and then a new dude comes in. You introduce them, and you guys kind of hang out or whatever, and then then all of a sudden it's like, oh, I'm uncomfortable with you being that
Yeah.
dude's friend.
Because I've seen your relationship now.
But
So you think not me or whoever?
No,
We'll just say me. We'll just say me.
Right.
So the new dude is uncomfortable because we're so close.
It's not
So
that
do
you're
I
so close.
need to?
It's
Do
not
I
that-
have to dump this nigga?
No. I think the lady should have to just like handle the business a little bit sweeter.
Yeah, yeah, you gotta-
because
you
you
gotta
got this new
respect my
man,
mind,
right?
that's
If this
Yeah.
your man,
Yeah.
make sure this man feels that comfortable. You got to make sure that he feeling that it's, everything is good.
So
baby.
2
It's all
times a
good.
day instead of 4.
No. this is what I'm saying, Nikki Pam.
You got to call him. You got to call him.
You gotta. You should make your man feel like your man, right?
Exactly.
And never
Right.
and never
Exactly.
less, because if he do it to you.
You gonna
If
feel
he
some
if
type
he
of
bring his
way.
homegirl around,
True
pour a
that.
chair out,
Man.
nigga,
Man.
and leave you
It's
standing,
true.
Man.
he can't explain
Yeah,
it.
this
Yeah.
nigga
So-
gotta come to dinner with us.
Right.
Y'all talking 5 times a day. You want to be
Right.
with him or you want to be with me?
True that. Yeah,
Right, so
I can see it.
I
You
would
got a
tell the
point.
women to find out what your man's, because there's no like playbook for this. So you got
Not
to
at
find
all.
out what your man's comfortable with and respect it, and just say if it's him not calling you after a certain time, that's just where the line is. Until he's
2 in the morning.
comfortable.
Hey, what you doing?
Until he's comfortable with your
No,
relationship.
and I agree
you know?
with that because
Yeah.
that's how
That's
I
true.
would be when I've had relationships.
Right.
Because I have so many guy friends, I have literally let him know that if I have to back off with chilling with my homeboys and have them call so much, I will respect that.
But as
You
a
know what I mean? I've
6
done
niggas
it.
calling
I'm
all
just
day?
saying.
this the
No,
thing
I
too,
think-
as a guy friend, okay, I got a homegirl, right? My homegirl Sky, I can say this. My homegirl Sky. Now she got a dude, so it don't matter what she say to me. It's lines I'm not stepping over, and I don't even have to know my man.
That's
Yeah.
respect.
Right.
That's
Just
respect.
on a man card,
Respect.
Yeah, I
there's
agree.
certain things you cannot. I remember my homegirl got drunk one time and got in my car to my, hey, let's just hook up real quick. I said, nigga, I just met your man's inside Fridays. Nigga, what are you talking about? So I took her out the car, walked her back inside, told her parents, hey, she drunk. Y'all got to stay with her to pick up. So my man got on the phone. He was like, yeah, man, I heard you have a girl in the car. I said, no, nigga. I walked her back inside.
Right.
He said, you should have had somebody call and pick her up. I said, no, nigga. I called her mother.
Right.
I said, I followed the man code book, nigga. I called her mama, had her mama come get her, didn't take her, none of that.
Right.
So he just had to respect it. So that's how I live. I just try not to do anything I don't want done to me. To
Exactly.
another
Yeah,
man.
I think
Exactly.
you. I think you
Because
have to.
karma will hit you.
You have to respect people's boundaries. Period. I have guy friends that I'm no longer in contact with because they got married and their wives didn't want them to be friends with me.
that.
Oh,
Right.
for sure.
Right.
And-
Right.
Have you seen you?
That's still whack though.
Have you seen you?
I'm just telling you. They,
You walk in the door and they be like, this is a bitch?
and
You can't come over here no.
These are guys.
Yeah, they'll be mad
these are
anyway.
guys
That's
where
another
it was-
problem.
It was
Yeah.
strictly platonic, the whole friendship.
Don't
I
mean
was never
nothing.
attracted to them, but their wives did
That's-
not
and
want
that's
them to
not
have
whack.
any
That's
contact
whack.
with them.
Exactly.
But that's whack.
So
That's
I
whack.
lost those friendships, but I respected the fact. Okay, you're married now. You know,
think that's
you got to
whack.
do what your wife
You see,
wants
but
you to
that's
do.
and I agree with you
That's whack on the
because
woman's
I always
part.
wondered
Yeah.
like why does that have to happen? I had
Yeah.
that happen recently
Yeah.
where a good friend of mine has a girlfriend or got somebody, and then all of a sudden they have to change
Yeah.
their relationship with me.
Yeah.
You sleep
Because
naked.
of her.
Yeah, you naked. You
No,
naked.
I mean, come on, y'all. I don't do it all the
Yeah.
time.
Yeah, you did it.
I'm
one
just
time.
You
saying.
damaging my friendships
Yeah.
with people that I had knew
But-
before.
That's
before I
what-
even
that's
knew
That's
you.
what I'm saying.
Yeah, that's
That's
what I'm
not
worried
cool.
about.
Yeah.
That's not cool.
Yeah,
That's
I
not
agree
Go
with
ahead,
you on
Nick.
that.
Go ahead,
So
Nick.
look, as I'm married, all right?
Yeah.
So
Congratulations.
Shout out to my
Okay.
ribs. So this is what I told her. I said, check this out, Shawty. I'm your father,
Oh Lord.
your brother, your best friend, all
Your
of that
mechanic.
Right.
shit. Anything you need a nigga for.
Your
And
mechanic.
I'm right here.
Come holler at me
counselor.
first.
Right.
I'm your pilot.
I'll let you know if I can't handle it. We need the house person and all that.
Uber driver.
But I don't
Yeah.
care. You ain't got no
I'm your
best
glass
friend.
of water.
I'm your best friend, nigga. If not, you need to go be with him.
I'm your Kool-Aid.
Yeah, but see, not every guy
I'm your
comes like
lifeline,
that.
woman.
Not every guy comes
I'm
like
just
that.
giving
So
the
you know,
fellas
if
the
a guy
game.
came
So-
to me and said something like that, then hey, okay.
So you gonna
cool.
shake them off?
I'm your bestie, nigga.
Yeah.
For that.
I
So-
mean, you know,
so-
I'd be like, look, you know what? My guy's feeling uncomfortable with this situation. You know what I mean? And put him in a, put it all in perspective for him. But I would
I
not.
feel you.
But no, not all guys come like
Yeah,
he.
I
does. Not all guys
I got
say
cut
that.
off like that. One of my friends said, I gotta block you on Instagram because my boyfriend would not let me live it down, will not let
Yeah.
it go that I communicate with you. I said, really? I've been knowing you for years.
Yeah.
Like I said, you
It
know
is
where to find me.
hurtful.
I said, you know where to find me.
This is what you said. I know what you said. You said, put your clothes on.
I know what he said.
Hey, go on back home. Go on back home.
He slipped up. He said, really? I've been trying to fuck you. I mean, I've been knowing you 15 years.
I thought for sure I would have wore you there.
We've been friends for like 15 years.
I wouldn't do that, brother.
I just feel like this is unrealistic to expect your spouse or your mate to cut off all their friendships from elementary school.
Because you.
I
you.
agree.
Church.
That's too much
middle
power.
school, high
That's too
school,
much
from
power.
work. Like,
That's
I have
too much
people-
power you have
Especially
over
for
me.
somebody
Here's
that
the
you're
thing.
dating.
Yeah.
A husband is different.
And the other thing is,
Yeah.
what if the relationship doesn't work out and then
And
you
I lost
gotta
all
go
these
back?
people. I lost all my friends.
Well, now you gotta call them back.
But if they're your real
nigga.
friends, they're gonna
Hey,
they
girl,
gonna
it's
realize
crazy.
it.
But they understand.
You know, Carol, go
We're
on, Carol.
grown,
Carol
they get
left.
it.
But
They'll
if they
understand.
your real friends, they gonna still
Right.
stick
They
around.
will
That's all.
understand. Yeah.
All right, it's now time for scrambled eggs and Pam. Tell them what's
Okay.
going on in the
All
world.
right. So I know everybody wants to talk about this. So so our boy from Creed, who everybody loves, Jonathan Majors, got into a he got arrested.
For what?
From
A
his
fight?
wife. He's married.
Oh, okay.
What?
In New York.
He's married?
I didn't know that. I didn't
to a
know
white
that.
girl.
Oh, I thought it was girlfriend.
No, it's white. I heard it was wife.
Okay.
And they were in a I guess a taxi or something like that, and I don't know, got to some sort of fight. Anyway, he gets arrested. She calls the police on him. He gets arrested, and he gets for assault. So now. His lawyer and everything is coming out saying that she's going to recant. The taxi driver, and there's witnesses that say it didn't go down how I think it was wife and I think what's her
Pam,
name's in the chat room, if it's
whoever
not a
gets
word.
to the police officers first, that's the story they
But
run
at the
with
end of the
first.
day, it's Jonathan Major. So my thing is this: okay, whether it's true or not, he's got this arrest record. It's happened. He's in the public. He's a black man, and he's on the come up. Is this going to, in your mind, no matter whether it's true or not, he's already been humiliated by the white woman. I'm just gonna keep it real. And
No.
look at you. Look at you. I feel somebody's a little sensitive right now.
I
Trying to put my clothes on. That's all I'm
I personally believe that this is the beginning of a smear campaign because some of at least one classmate from Yale has now come out and posted some stuff on social media saying that he's a sociopath and an abuser.
I saw that. It was
that he's abused several
really?
people
I have that too.
at the school. Now, allegedly he only hung out with white people at Yale. Of course, there aren't that many black people
It's
there
a director-producer who said that.
Yeah, and so I think this may be the beginning of a smear campaign. You're going to probably have a bunch of white people coming up out the woodwork saying, yeah, he abused me back in college, and they're probably going...
I always like that.
He's probably going to lose
You like to be
jobs
abusive?
now.
No, what I'm saying is the police station's open today. It was open yesterday. It's been open. It's been open. But as soon as I'm on TV, now you want to go to the police. Now the police station's open. As soon as you see me on TV.
And this is very personal for Wanzer because he's our resident expert on dating white women.
Yes.
So he knows.
Yes.
Yeah, I know.
Listen, he's making a personal experience.
I've had my share.
And you had
Rainbow women. I done dealt with different kind of ethnic communities.
Well, that ain't nothing to brag about.
Tell him, Kate. Okay.
I've gotten a timeout from dealing with a white woman.
You got your fair.
The judge said you need some rest.
So my thing,
Gotta be careful.
this is I don't really usually agree with Dan and Green, and I was watching his YouTube, and he was saying that once a woman,
Dan and Green,
is a comedian, once a woman or a man calls the police on you one time, run. Because she's shown you who she was. And so, I don't know if they're married or not. I mean, that's what I thought they said. You guys let me know.
Again, I believe.
Nah, Pam wasn't talking.
Right.
I wasn't talking.
So what you think that's gonna do? What you think that's gonna do for the?
You were still talking, Pam.
Let me
Speedy.
Let me take care of this shit at the table.
I just said right.
She's agreeing with me that Pam was
You want to
still
give you
talking.
information?
Underscore.
So what you think is gonna happen to the for the Creed movie? Like with the impact.
I don't think it's already made.
It's already made over $100 million.
Wow.
And they doing for it. About to do for it.
But he had a U.S. Army commercial that I actually see. I would see all day long, and they pulled that because of the allegations.
So black people don't care. That's just
Well,
being
well,
real. Like
you're absolutely right.
black people don't care. Like we like him.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
And I think he's going to be the next guy.
Whoa.
But whatever he was dealing with, you still have a choice. No matter how mad somebody make you, whatever she said or however it went down, not saying she started or anything, but as a man, you still have a choice what I'm gonna do in that moment. This woman could throw a brick at me, whatever. I'm gonna just walk out the door because I know no matter what I do, it's gonna come off as I assaulted, I did this, because she's gonna get to the person first.
Like the football
In those situations, especially he's on the rise. I mean, literally on the rise.
Yeah.
You have to get out the car and walk home.
Yeah.
And just
But-
deal with it.
Again, we don't know exactly.
We don't know what it was, but I'm
before
saying as a man, it doesn't matter what you do.
Sometimes a woman won't let you leave. She will grab you. You ain't going nowhere.
You know what?
Yeah, do that again right here.
May I say something about that? All my life, you always hear about
You
little
had to
boys.
fight.
Yeah, he had to fight. Yeah.
All my life, I said,
had to fight.
No, I'm just saying, but
Had to fight my brothers.
for so long, you always hear like we've been told as little boys, like you better not cry or you better not hit that girl. This and another, right?
Yeah.
But you never really hear the women say. Tell other women, young girls, stop doing that. Let him go. Don't be running up on him. Like you said, a lot of women always, you're not a man. Want to push on. You're not a man. You want to walk away. I'm walking away because I don't want to do nothing irrational. You know what I'm saying? But you steady keep on egging it on. Now, guess what? We in this shit now.
So let me ask you this.
You can't stop.
So
Well, wait a
they
minute.
show you the first time.
Well, Pam. What, one second. I was just gonna say.
Oh, you just gonna cut me off?
Yeah, real quick. So the woman that called the police, she knew what that was gonna do to him.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
She knew there was no, even if he would have gotten out and walked away, whatever. Once she decided
The PR
that
was there.
I'm gonna get you back,
Right.
it's about that vengeance.
And they hit below the belt too. I ain't gonna lie, white folks they hit below the belt.
And allegedly,
They
it was
sure
because
do.
he was messing with some girl in the club the night before, like he was cheating or whatever. And she took
I'm
his
sure.
phone and was going through his
It's
phone
creep.
and saw
I
some
mean,
text
it's-
messages, and she went ballistic in the back of the cab. That's what I'm saying.
That's right. You never know what happened.
I'm saying in that moment-
those scratches and stuff,
Let
it
him-
just may have been something that happened when he was trying to get her off of him or whatever. He may
Right.
not have actually hit her.
Right.
He could have been
Exactly.
defending himself or
But-
anything.
But it's his strength.
But let's just say go with your story.
Yeah.
Even if that happened,
Yeah.
when she got to where she had to
Let me get
Yeah.
out this car
and
Drive
tell her
pull over.
side,
Yeah.
she
It's
told
a
a
wrap.
totally different side.
Yeah.
And they're writing down what she said.
Yeah.
Now they'll
She
go to
called.
him and ask him what happened,
Right.
but
No.
when,
Right.
when the paparazzi come, they go,
Yeah.
"What happened?"
Yeah.
She
waited-
said
yeah,
he hit her.
She waited until
whatever
the
it
next
is.
day after she wasn't with him no more, went to the police department and filed a police
she
report
talked to
against
somebody.
him. So he wasn't even there to give his side of the story
Yep,
at the time.
and she gave her
put it
whole-
in,
yeah.
they put it in the media and they just blew it up.
Blew it up.
Here's the thing.
Wait,
That's
wait,
not
so
the
they-
first time she ever did that. Like
That's
I said,
my point. That's
See,
what I was
they've been
getting to.
She
together
got
for
prior.
years.
Oh,
no,
yeah.
like
No, she got prior.
it's just now we know.
That's right. She got prior.
So like, you know what I'm saying? Let me tell you, white women gonna be white women all their life. That's all they know how to do is be white. So like, you think this her first time doing that?
Hell
No.
Kayla, you should teach a class on dating white women.
I know.
I should have took that motherfucker. Nigga, you're going to jail.
K-Dot, have you ever dated a white woman?
No, I don't. I'm not a. I don't like white. I don't like white people. You know what I'm saying?
You gotta like white people to like white
Yeah,
women.
you gotta like. You know
That's
what I'm
a
saying?
broad statement.
No, it's a fact for me because I know their history.
Me too.
Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, how can I like you? Well, you didn't like me.
Yeah.
Right.
Like, you know what I'm
and
saying?
don't give a fuck about
So-
you.
Right.
So his people came out and rebutted that.
Well,
What was
yeah,
that?
saying that they're confident. You know,
Yeah.
Oh, they
lawyer
got
would say-
footage, all
They
that.
said
Oh,
they
do?
have footage that will,
Exonerate him.
and we ain't
Yeah.
nobody seen it. I don't know how long it's
Now
gonna
that one
take,
footage,
nigga.
that one football player that was beating his girlfriend, or his wife or girlfriend up in the house in front of the
Oh.
baby. That one,
That was
now
tossing her.
that's
That's
totally
different.
different.
Yeah, that was
He
different.
going off the deep end
Yeah.
with her. I'm
But
like,
here's the
dog, you
thing.
big as you are,
She
dog.
didn't tell.
And she was taking it like a
Yeah,
She didn't
soldier.
have
too,
to.
though.
She act like it didn't
Baby
happen.
cam was
Yeah.
on.
But she
Right.
was like
Right.
she was taking it like
So
a
like
soldier.
that lets me know right now that ain't the first time that nigga ever did that.
Believe it.
He just forgot to
Yeah,
unplug the
yeah,
baby cam.
right.
Like
He was
the
tossing-
camera
he was
on.
tossing her like
he
a
knew
dog.
Rag
she
down.
wasn't going. Normally, she don't say nothing.
Yeah.
Like, you know what I'm saying?
And she didn't say
Normally,
nothing.
She said, "I'm gonna keep these cameras on today." She kept them cameras
Right,
on. He
so,
went
yeah.
off.
I'm gonna wait until I hear more evidence before I make any
Yeah, because
judgment about
you are.
it.
What else you got?
Well,
Baby?
let me ask you this though.
Esquire?
Okay, so if they do come, my point wasn't even bringing up the story. So if they do say like it's not true and she
Yeah.
was tripping and being emotional and da 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 da, is his career going
No.
to?
No, they'll let him come back. They'll open the doors back up if he's
He
exonerated.
just like that
Yeah.
commercial won't
Yeah.
air again.
Yeah.
Here's
Yeah.
the thing.
Because they are.
Rest in peace, Kobe Bryant. Rest in peace, Kobe Bryant. That nigga, what happened in Colorado? They was
Yeah,
trying to, they
yeah.
was trying to
True that.
throw him.
Trying to fire him.
Tried it, didn't
They trying to fry Kobe. They hated
they
him.
tried
And now they
you got a
crying in
point.
the street
You got a
with the
point.
rest
I'm
of
just
them.
going to say this. Last year, I represented a man in a criminal trial involving allegations of sexual misconduct with the minor. And it turns out it was all a lie because the mother was upset with him
With him.
because
See?
he broke up with her. Okay, Mexican
That
woman,
could've destroyed his
crazy as
life.
shit, on meth, all kinds of stuff.
Wow.
Talked this little girl into saying this man raped her and made her give him oral sex on multiple occasions.
If that man would have
Okay.
got locked up,
Yeah,
they could have did something to him so
He
bad
was a
while he's
black
locked up.
He was a black man, and he was in jail for 2 years. He had other lawyers before me and my partner got
Man.
involved, and we were able to get him out because we found out that the DA withheld evidence. The police officer wrote a false police report. We got her to say it on a witness stand in front of the jury. I questioned that little girl. She was
so low key it was the police.
Terrible.
Yeah.
That's terrible.
I questioned her on the stand. You've seen this man's penis so many times. Can you describe to me what it looks like?
Wanza?
She could not describe.
I was gonna say Speedy can.
She couldn't describe what he had on at any given point.
Wow.
The mother had been beating his ass. And filed a domestic violence dispute against him. But we were able to flip all of that onto them, and we got that man out. So that's why I look at it the way I do. I know that sometimes women lie. So I don't automatically just believe when a woman says a man beat me up. That is true.
She messed him up for a minute.
Women can be very evil when they're mad that you
we can be
don't want them to leave alone.
Can I ask you a question?
Yeah.
Is that why they shouldn't be president?
So everybody knows that.
Don't do that.
So when men have a conflict with each other, they might fight.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
So men usually resolve their own stuff, or they just fight. Right.
So what is the question?
The question is, since everyone knows what women do when they get mad,
not all.
Who is everyone?
Yeah.
Huh?
Who is everyone?
Oh, you can't hear that. Right?
Generalizing.
I'm generalizing. Like everybody knows that women do crazy things when they're mad.
Some women.
Not all women, of course, but a lot of them do.
Okay.
So why is it that the courts don't recognize this? Why is the hashtag believe the women? Believe the women. Believe the women. Why would I just believe you when we know what they do?
I wouldn't say it's the court. Like I said, it's the police. If the police don't do their job, they don't do their job.
Yeah.
So like their job is to investigate if this woman is lying. Who wants to do that?
They're not doing the job.
We have a call, guys.
If they're doing that, then
like
the court can advocate for you. But
it's
the court,
it's
the
up
court
to
is
the
going to
DA.
go with the.
It's up to the DA whether or not they have enough evidence to prosecute. And they base their prosecution on the evidence provided to them by the police.
Right.
We got a phone call.
Caller, what's your name and where you calling from? Hey, caller, what's your name and where you calling from?
Don't hang up.
I don't know.
Oh, we need Nick to press the button.
They got that bad data plan.
No, nigga, I ain't the engineer.
Nick!
They got that bad data plan.
Just push all of them.
See how bad it goes.
Okay.
But they could
have caller, you there?
Yo, can you hear me?
Yes, we can hear you.
Yeah, I went to school.
Go ahead.
All right, what's going on?
Figure that shit out.
Hey, so check this out. I was just watching a video on Facebook Live, and it's about this very thing. They had it was the mother, the daughter, and her boyfriend. So the boyfriend was trying to go to work to leave, and the girlfriend was mad about something, and so she basically ended up harassing him.
What you doing, laundry,
you can hear him say, stop putting your hands.
You washing dishes, nigga? Taking a shit?
What did you doing?
No, I stepped outside. So they was on live, so that you see the camera drop, but you still hear them talking. And so basically you hear him saying, stop putting your hands on me, stop hitting me, stop hitting me. Long story short, in front of their children, she pulled out a gun and shot the dude.
Oh, yeah. I didn't want to watch the rest of it.
I didn't watch the video, but
you hear her say, well, I don't want to go to jail.
Black woman.
Yeah.
Black man.
Wow. Oh, outside?
Please wait. Your call is being connected.
You in jail.
Black
Go
woman
ahead.
killed her husband. She was on Facebook. He was trying to leave. Black girl. Black man. Yeah. Shot him in front of the kids. He was trying to leave.
On Facebook?
She did it on Facebook Live.
Yeah.
And she killed him?
Yeah, he died.
Damn.
I didn't even hear about that.
Oh my God.
It came out yesterday.
Thank you, Elle, for bringing down the show.
So this recently happened. So this recently happened?
Yesterday. Yesterday. It became public. Yeah.
Oh.
Caller, please don't have another story.
This is
Elle, what we doing, dog?
Damn.
Shit, nigga.
But I get what you're
What the
saying.
fuck?
It goes with what we're talking about.
Yeah,
I get it.
Eh.
Go ahead.
It
Elle.
goes into what we're talking.
It
It goes into what we're
does.
talking about. Because
Well, get out of jail, nigga.
oh, girl could they could have lied. They could her and her mom could have lied and say, oh boy did some shit to her,
Yeah.
and it was self defense. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But because the shit was on Facebook Live, it ain't shit she can do now.
Here's the thing.
It's bills she can talk.
Don't go on that
Wow.
because if the police do their job, she been posting all kind of shit on her Facebook way before that. So, they could have lied, but the investigation could have showed that she was lying.
What kind of shit was she
She
posting?
was posting
If
he
Bill
a
she can
cheater,
talk.
he bisexual. She was posting all kind of stuff. Whatever they was going through, because I don't know these people. But she was on her Facebook.
Can't tell. Well, you all.
No, because
Yeah,
I be
dude was
looking
just
at
trying to
it.
leave.
You know what I'm saying? But even if he was
Dude was just trying to leave to go to work.
No,
You know what I'm saying?
no, and that's fine. Like, no, he didn't
and he was
deserve
trying
to
to get
die.
dressed to go to work.
Nobody deserves to die for
Right.
shit like that.
Yeah.
But like for me, it's like hold each other accountable. Like my nigga, you know your wife.
But now the kids don't have no daddy or mother because
Yeah.
the kids, she about to go to prison.
The problem,
the mama was there.
The problem with these type of cases is that it's systemic racism.
You ain't no lawyer.
It's the way that it's the way that the masses, non-black people, view black men. And so anytime anybody brings a claim saying, oh, he beat me up or he raped my kid or whatever, they're going to automatically side with that person because they villainize black men.
Right,
and so a lot of times you get a white DA, a Hispanic female DA, whatever, like I had in my case. The police officers, a lot of them are not going to be black, so they're not going to look at him like he's a human being and try to see both sides of the story.
Right.
They're going to just automatically believe whatever these people are telling them. And then, they take it to court, and this man has to defend himself in court. 9 times out of 10, he's going to end up with a primarily white jury because black people don't want to do jury duty. And this is a public service announcement. Black people, we need you on juries, both civilly and criminally, because when we don't have people that look like us on the juries, we have people who are not going to give you the benefit of the doubt. Whether you got a civil case and you suing them for doing something to you civilly or whatever, them people don't want to give you no money, and they want to lock your black ass up. They see you in there with a black lawyer. Sometimes they may discriminate against you because your lawyer is black. And they don't like me and how I present myself. I'm not professional enough, and
even if the judge is black
and don't know enough information, they may penalize my client because of my lack of whatever. And then a lot of times you're gonna get a white judge. There aren't as many black judges, so you just you're up against
so much
a wall when you walk into the door, whether you're guilty or not. We had potential jurors in my case that I just told y'all about. We went through about 100 people before we could even see the jury of 12 because those people read the charges and they said, he must be guilty because he wouldn't be here if it wasn't true.
That's like everybody
There's a reason why people even end up in this position to begin with.
Right.
Or they look and they say, oh, I can't even look at him. I can't even look at him just based on the allegations. Those are the people we had to strike from the jury because they couldn't even hear the evidence before they made a decision about my client's guilt or innocence.
Right.
So that's what black men are up against. Hispanic men too. Just to let y'all know what the deal is.
Man, I came on the wrong day. I came on the wrong day because I'm always the opposite of things but it's because I move in society. Like I would love to do jury duty.
Yeah.
However, I have to work.
Yeah.
Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, that's the majority of black people.
Right.
Right. You know what I'm saying? It's not that, like, I don't want to see no black man unjustly did anything. But, like, $8 a day.
Yeah.
20 whatever dollars an hour. I have to work. I don't have the capacity to be in jury duty. And, let's look at it that. But that's how society has set us up. So it's hard for us to advocate for each other when we out here hustling.
And I understand that every day. I understand
that. The system created that where they forced it because that's why you have so many different ethnic communities in our communities owning shit. You know what I'm saying? Because anything they can do to keep us away from our wealth.
Because they know we got to work.
Of course.
And let me give you another piece of advice. If you ever get called in for jury duty and you want to be there to sit on the jury, just be quiet. Don't ask a lot of questions because before I became a lawyer, they called me in for a criminal case with this young guy that robbed somebody.
And you were like, not guilty.
And I was like, they trying to give him 20 years for what? He didn't even pull the trigger.
Right.
They X my ass that same day.
Get her out of
Just so you know, we're picking who we want to be on the jury based on what their responses are to the questions because we want to get people who are going to, fight in favor of our client. Just be quiet as you can. Let them ask you a question. Don't volunteer no information. That way you can end up on the jury.
That's good information.
I think we have a caller.
Oh, caller, what's your name and where you calling from?
Are you there, caller?
I am. Hello, hi everybody.
Hello.
This is Seymour. Can y'all hear me okay? I'm driving.
No, we can hear you too well.
Yeah, you're very loud.
I wanted to ask the attorney, but what she just shared about all the things that's in the court. Now, what do you think they're going to say when their woman is the other? Whether she's white, Hispanic, or whatever. They're even more so going to be angry with his black ass.
Yeah, and
right?
And is my mic on, y'all?
So this is why I have no remorse for Jonathan Majors or anybody else that want to. Oh, that's my preference. We're going with your preferences and do what you do, baby. I ain't got no kind of whatever for you. I'm good.
You're even more so in trouble if the woman is a non-black woman. Unfortunately, a lot of cases where black women report rape don't even go to trial because the DA doesn't care enough.
Yeah, they don't even believe us. Right, they don't even believe
prosecute. So you don't see a lot of those cases even get prosecuted.
Sunny Houser says that on The View all the time.
Yeah, it's true.
And I'm not trying to bring the show down either. But just last week, also here in Houston, excuse me, sweetie, they had a gentleman on FaceTime with his daughter's mother.
Oh, yeah.
Daughter.
I saw that.
He killed his daughter.
I saw that.
He killed his daughter?
He killed his own daughter.
Oh yeah, that guy. Hell yeah.
This black man in Houston.
Right,
him
that
and
was
his
terrible.
girlfriend. Yeah, he killed his own daughter.
On live, he did it live. No, not on Facebook Live. It was on just like
Because she
FaceTime.
wouldn't give him the passcode to the phone.
Yeah.
It was on FaceTime.
No, she did give it to
He went to her job and took the phone.
He was jealous. He was jealous of her and wanted to go through her phone, and she
took
wouldn't
the
give him the
phone.
password.
He was jealous of his daughter?
No,
jealous of his woman.
And then
he
to punish her.
stole her phone
Yeah.
and went back home, I think.
Thank you,
and
Seymour.
caught her on video.
Thank you, Seymour.
Oh,
And then he killed the daughter on.
No, he beat the damn baby.
Yeah.
Like beat this little
my God.
girl.
Was it his kid or his
His
stepkid?
kid.
It was his daughter.
Oh, that's crazy.
You know,
So
the daughter probably was like, "Daddy, what are you doing?"
She was
So
like
it's
2
on
years old.
FaceTime?
Yes, beat her on FaceTime in front
They
of
probably took it down.
to his
On
mama. It's like
FaceTime,
me
yeah.
calling you.
Oh,
No,
wow.
it wasn't on the internet. Like
Yeah.
the mother she was on
She was on
FaceTime.
FaceTime with
Okay.
him.
Yeah,
Yeah.
she should have been beeline.
But
Yeah,
once
that
again, the
would've been beeline
police
into
the
grave.
police didn't do their job. She went multiple times and
before that.
told,
Yeah.
and
Exactly.
told them that this
Wow.
man is
acting
crazy.
very irrational.
Yeah.
He's being on some bullshit.
Another secret that may or may not be well known is that those protective orders aren't worth crap. Because
can hear you.
if somebody want to hurt you, they're gonna violate those protective orders and they're gonna come and get you. So
All right, we're
you
going
just
to take
have to
a
use your best
protective
judgment.
order break.
Right. For all these legalities that we have to go through.
Niggas going to
Yeah, find a
Seymour
good
call in on that shit. Seymour.
And what was you deep sea diving, motherfucker? Where was you at?
All right, we take a quick break. Come back. It is Real Out Loud, Speedy and Friends. And I'll be
Speedy.
take a break.
Love this song. It's Speedy's Comedy Corner. It's got to be 7 on the west, 10 on the east, baby. Check your clock, because that's what time it is, bitches. I be Speedy up in this biatch. Yeah, it's Wednesday. Sirius 106 XM 149. It's your boy on the microphone.
I like my snacks.
I know.
We are back. Shout out to Cheesy Puffs.
I'm black.
Shout out to
Because I'm black, y'all.
I'm black, y'all.
I'm black and
Black, y'all.
I'm black.
We are back.
See, if you date white women, you can't do that.
Huh?
You gonna say, because I'm black, y'all. And she's gonna be like,
yeah, she's not gonna get it.
She's not gonna get it.
We are back.
Are we changing your mind?
Is that the biggest issue you dealt
You
with?
might be, Pam.
Oh, good for you.
You said
wanna
you
be able
might
to,
be.
Yeah, you might be. You want to be able to wrap around.
Wink, wink.
Yeah. I want to be able to say, because I'm black, y'all. And if she can finish it, you got a nigga anyway.
Or adjacent.
We are back. This is Roll Out Loud with Speedy and Friends and Abby.
Speedy.
Abby.
Friends.
All up in this.
Bitch.
Yeah. And now we got
Nikila. Hello.
case
Hello.
winner. She's the case winner.
Yes, sir.
We got Miss Settlement.
Just
Got money, bitches.
Just call me dollar signs.
Dollar sign. Shaped like the Joker. Anyway. And now we got.
It's Anthony Wanzer here in the studio. Pleasure. Thank you for having me, Speedy.
I did tell you to come.
Oh, excuse me.
Hilarious.
Excuse me.
I thought he was a regular.
Nick.
That's what I thought.
No. I told Nick he wasn't, but you know.
A regular trespasser.
Nick rolls on his own thing. And now we got.
Nikki Pam.
And now we got.
Equal the wolf.
Roof. You gotta put the shit in there,
Not
dog.
roof.
Why y'all sit me next to these weirdos? You're doing all this weirdo nigga shit, man.
And now we got.
You better howl with him.
You an artist, so you're weird. You weird too. If you're
Listen, get out your feelings. All right.
Get off your wolf skin. Anyway.
wolf skin.
You know what I'm saying?
And now we got.
K-Dot. Hey, Dizzle.
Dot in your mouth, bitch.
Dot in your mouth. Boop. Let me do some goofy shit.
Gotta have a dot in your mouth, bitch. Oh, hold on. Let me.
Dot in your mouth.
You forgot your son.
No, I was about. You gotta let me set up here.
No, I said to say his name.
He paid child support long enough.
And now we got.
Yeah, that ain't happening.
Well, y'all know him as.
Shalom to the people.
Shalom.
Yeah,
Shalom to the
Well, while
people.
Speedy's getting
It's beautiful
set up,
to be doing
guys, I
work with
saw
your
this.
son.
I got this this little thing while you're getting set up or whatever. And let me ask you guys this. So there's this list that went out, and it's the worst black movies of all time.
The Color Purple was on that list.
I'm just gonna give you 5. Yeah, exactly.
And that's inaccurate.
Hold on. Go ahead, Pam.
Okay.
I think I have an idea.
So should I go from? You guys want me to do 10 up or 5 up?
10 up or 5 up.
Oh yeah, hold on.
Well, he's still doing.
Do,
it. He can't.
wait, can we all take a guess? See if we
Okay,
guess.
yeah.
I'm not gonna guess.
Let's go around and guess.
I know the
she
list.
saw
Okay,
it.
I got my guess is CB4 got to be on there.
Oh wow.
Of all time, nope, not on there.
Okay, that's good for Chris Rock then.
Okay, Soul Plane.
Yes.
I'm gonna get you sucking.
I love Soul Plane.
Soul Plane 5.
Okay.
I'm gonna get you sucking. No, it's
Okay,
not
I
on
love
there.
that
Meteor
movie,
Man.
too.
That's great movie.
I love Meteor Man, but
Meteor
I know
Man
it's
is
on
good.
there.
Yeah,
I love
Meteor Man is
Okay.
good.
That's
No.
our first black superhero.
Okay, good. This is a good list then, because
may not-
none of my
But
movies are on there.
But like she said, she already said it. Color Purple was on
Yeah,
there,
the
which
Color-
is bullshit.
I've never seen
and that's
Color
number
Purple.
3.
Yeah,
Okay,
Color
I
Purple
don't,
is
I don't
great.
like the
Of all
movie
time.
ATL. Is that on there?
You don't
I
like
don't
it?
like
think it was.
ATL.
Hold on. No, All Eyes on Me. ATL's not.
All
on
Eyes
Okay.
on Me was garbage.
Okay, give us the list, because all the good movies that we like that are bad ain't on there, so that's good.
there. Okay. Well, but when I saw him, I was like, well,
Let me see
okay.
what
Original
they think.
Gangsters
Okay, so
on there?
15.
That's gotta be
All
on there.
Eyes on Me.
Yeah,
Okay.
that's on there.
14, Belly 2.
That's on
Yeah,
there.
yeah,
Big
that's on there.
Number 13, Big Mama's House 2 and 3.
That's on there.
12, Shazam.
Good?
Oh, Shazam.
Shazam?
For
Nah,
sure should be on
Shazam
there.
was cool.
With
No.
Shaquille
No, we talking
O'Neal?
about
Whoa.
Shazam.
You good?
Oh no.
nigga. That nigga was too big.
11,
Black Adam?
Save the Last Dance. That's that dance
wow.
one.
No, that
With
can't
the
be.
white girl?
That's not a
Yeah,
black
with the whi-
movie.
Well, it's
Yeah,
got the
that-
black dude.
I
in
did
it.
like
that's-
the,
but that's
I
not-
did like the white girl in that
But-
movie.
but like,
I love
truly,
that
that's
movie.
not a black
She was
movie.
a terrible dancer. I'm sorry.
Yeah, she
Oh
was
shit!
horrible.
What happened to my thing?
That launched her whole career. That's a good movie. That's
The
Yeah,
movie,
that's
the
what I'm
movie
saying.
was
It
good.
was a good-
I
it was a
thought it
good
was a
movie.
good movie.
If that was good, then Othello
Save the
was
Last
good.
Dance.
Oh, okay.
Oh, was good.
10, The Cookout.
Who's in that?
That,
Oh, the photograph.
What's my man? He
No,
came
the
and did our radio show.
J. Anthony Brown.
No, I'm
Jay-
talking about the photograph.
No,
Yeah,
no.
but he did Brian Hooks.
Brian
Oh.
Hooks.
Brian
Oh, he does a
Hooks
lot of
and
photos.
Matter of
Cedric the Entertainer.
Yeah,
Is it
that,
that?
Oh, okay, I
that
know what
was
you're talking
that was
about.
not his
Was Martin
first one,
in
but that
that
was the
one?
first
No,
one
that
that
wasn't
went.
No, because
like,
3 Strikes is hilarious.
Three Strikes is funny.
I-
That might be
How
on the
about that
list,
new
though.
house party one? The new house
I heard
party.
about that.
Garbage.
I haven't seen it.
It was
Okay,
like
Got
two
back.
guys did it.
No, this ought to be the list.
okay, number 9, Baps.
Yeah, that
Bap
was
should,
way.
no, Bap should be
I never
off
thought
that.
that. Yeah,
Yeah,
Bap
that
It was
shit
actually a good
good.
movie. It was
Shout out
actually
to Natalie
good.
Distillery. Reed.
Yeah.
That was horrible.
Rest in peace.
What?
Yeah, for
That
real.
shit was great.
I didn't
This
like
is
that
true.
movie.
I
Number
thought
8.
Babs was cool.
No, Baps is everything.
But that was with
Halle Berry.
and
what's
Natalie
the-
Distillery.
Natalie Distillery.
Hurley.
no, what's the man name?
We don't know no dudes.
We don't know him.
No
Okay.
dudes. Name.
What I said about number 8, Carmen.
Dick Tracy.
Hip hop opera.
Yeah,
that
that
was
was-
what
yeah,
Beyonce.
that was
terrible.
That wasn't that great.
Terrible.
No.
I never
Number
seen
7, The Help. I thought The Help was good.
That should be on there.
Use
Slave
kind, use.
Using potent.
Any slave movie
They
should be
got
on the
Belly
list.
2 on here twice.
Oh,
I don't
God.
know.
Yeah,
It was
that's
that
why
bad.
it's
That's
a
why it's on
fake.
it.
Yeah, it's a fake.
5, Soul Plane, like you said. 4 for Colored Girls.
Oh,
Terrible.
for Color Girls was good.
Oh,
Like,
that was
good
deep.
movie. I didn't
Almost
like
cried
that.
on that
Out
movie.
of all the Tyler Perry
Tyler
movies,
Perry.
I do.
That's
I
the
like
best
that.
one.
Yeah, that's the best one to
Yeah,
me.
he did.
Yeah, right.
Okay, we said Color Purple, number 3. And then 2, they said all Tyler Perry movies.
Yes, I was wondering what it's
I would agree.
And then number 1, they said Precious. Precious was.
Precious is definitely number
good.
one.
I've never seen
No,
it.
I love Precious.
Worst
Precious.
film.
Nah, I
Precious
didn't
was in that.
like.
I gotta get that
I didn't like.
movie.
And I read the book. Like I didn't like the movie at all.
I didn't
like,
see.
I'll have to
It
give it
was
up.
One, two,
like
one, two.
I wouldn't consider it a bad movie. It's
So
just
sounds
hard to
muffled.
watch. It's just a lot of hard content that makes you
Yeah.
not like ever want to watch it again.
Yeah.
Yeah, you ain't gonna
That's
keep
part of
watching
it, yeah,
But
why I
I
didn't
thought
wanna
it was
watch
a
it,
great.
Yeah.
And my sister was in that movie, so I got it.
Oh, she was. Oh,
Yeah.
Oh,
Nigga, when
how
she
you-
ran out with that
Precious
bucket
played,
of
she
chicken, I
played,
was like, they taking
When
it
she
too
ran out,
far.
yeah, she ran out with that chicken.
She played Joanna with the glasses, the rapper. I want to be the rapper.
Oh, okay.
Okay. That's when I feel like. Kate, I look.
Okay. All right, yeah. The glasses? All right.
Ooh, okay, anyway.
Yeah, you know.
Uh-oh.
Gotta kick some shit. No, you're good.
You said I gotta kick some shit.
Are you having a problem reading today, Speedy?
Something
Ooh, you lucky.
The
That now,
the
there it is.
treat
There.
and the house.
You lucky you, my
Something
friend.
buzzing.
Boy.
It went away, right?
Play it.
Yeah.
Yeah, it went away.
It was my thing plugged in.
Thank you.
Oh.
So
Your thing, huh? That's soft.
yeah.
That thing plugged in?
Yeah, don't plug your thing in no
Yeah,
more.
don't
How
plug
about
your
that?
thing in.
Is that what she said?
Put it in your backpack like the rest of us.
Bar like I'm in the league. Hello women all on me. Take them down by the 3. I go hard every week. Think I need my own sneaks. Think I need.
Bam.
You almost out of young old nigga stage. Yeah. I'm gonna try to reel
Can't
you
tell
back
by
in.
the hair.
I'm gonna try to reel you back in. When you moving your shoulders in these positions.
I thought I sent you the other picture of that, Nick. Do you have another? Because I have another picture of it.
No, this is the one that's in the email.
Hold on, Pippin.
I mean, I could just pull the shoe up. It's not that.
Oh, you gonna pull it up?
I mean, I could just Google it.
All right, cool. All right, first shoe up. It's an Adidas by the guy who did Fear of God, right, Nick?
Yeah.
Jeremy.
I actually think it's a nice design shoe.
Can we see the bottom of the shoe?
His last name just shit.
Well, Nick is he's gonna flip it around. Now you can't ball in these at all. Probably something to wear just because you got them. If I had to do something, I would definitely change the 3 little stripes in the front.
This.
Otherwise, I would buy it, but I don't know if you're gonna be able to find it.
Let me see if I can.
What you think, man?
I don't
It
think
should pop
so.
up in
It's
a
something
second.
about it looks. It's giving
I
me.
think they cool.
It's
When
giving
you
me.
see the other
Space
shoe.
Jams.
No, I'm gonna say like a moon boot. Like I don't know. Something.
Space Vibe.
I don't like those.
I think you said
Yeah,
space vibes.
I don't need no likey.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think.
You got the other things in the way, Nick.
Yeah, that's doing too much.
I'm just showing you guys
gym
this part right
shoes.
here, so you guys can see that. The shoe right there. That's the shoe right there.
You
Me
like those,
personally.
It's not bad.
You like those, Speedy?
Yeah, I'd buy them. I definitely would buy them.
It's a whack shoe.
Those look like a diabetic shoe.
That's funny.
Right.
Like if you take those 3 little marks off the toe, would you wear this shoe?
I would.
Well, that's why I was gonna take them off.
Them 3 stripes ain't cool.
That's what I said. I would have.
Oh.
Took it. Now, if I had changed something, I would have took the stripes off.
Terrible shoe.
That's a whack shoe.
You would
sorry.
rewrite the
They was
shoe.
reaching on that one.
Always rewrite the shoe. Always rewrite the shoe. Next one up. Oh, well, that's the same thing here. Is this Jordan?
That's kinda dope.
Love the green. That emerald green Jordan. Now, when I saw these on that website you sent me, Nick, I don't know if these are if they're making these. Is jade color Jordan?
They should be.
Yeah, that's fire.
I like
That
those.
motherfucker, it do his thing.
I like that.
Yeah, I like those.
And I got an announcement to make later on. So, which has,
That'll match with my
has to do
shirt.
with the shoes.
Everybody like these?
Nah.
Pam,
You don't like them?
I like them.
Pam like them.
I like it with a certain.
I like the 11. I don't like the jade color. Though. I'm not a
It's
fan.
got that's one of
The
when you rock that one.
I think
outfit.
if you
I
were
like that.
if you collect them, then you gotta have that. You probably would have that.
Or if
stuff.
you need something to wear on
I love
Easter.
shoes. I got
There you go.
thousands of shoes.
You gotta go get them eggs.
I mean,
I mean, for kids,
Nick?
I think it's a cute kid shoe.
oh wow.
But if you grown and you wearing that,
No, it's for
I
people
think
who
it was
like.
a nice
It's for
outfit.
people who like
Like,
colors.
listen,
They-
like-
they
Like if you
like-
had all
listen.
black on and did that, the
y'all
shoe.
like
That's
them.
your pop.
Okay.
I don't like your tone or delivery.
I'm
Give
just
me
saying.
information.
Underscore AAY. Y'all like them. That's cool.
All right. Next one up. Tell me if you like. I know you
Shout
don't
out to
feel
her.
I know
it.
you got those. I've seen you in
And
those.
I wish I had these.
Oh, I thought you had them.
No.
I got those.
With
I got
that-
the low top ones.
the gun bottom.
Yeah, you didn't see. I got
Those is
the.
tight.
They just like that, but they low top.
That motherfucker is fire.
See, those are like.
them
now,
sick.
don't
Those
that
are
color
tight.
look better than the other
Yeah, those
color?
are-
There's nothing-
But
I'm
I
just
think
saying.
that- I like both
need to be wearing
colors.
those.
Yeah.
I like those. Yeah.
That's a nice blue.
Those would match with your outfit today. You got them today, K Dot.
Sure
I know I
would.
should have worn. Like I got
Yeah.
those. They just low top.
The low top. Yeah, those are-
Where'd you get them?
Those
Online?
Them the 11?
No, Foot Locker. Like they came out years ago.
Them number 11.
I mean, you were there, or they had a pair in your size, just so happened.
No, I was there.
Oh,
My
okay.
bad.
Yeah, when they get dropped. Okay. These is fire. So if
Yeah,
you
they
can get
are.
them, more power
Yeah,
to
those
you.
are tight.
Yeah.
Good ass, nice dark denim jeans on. Nice top.
You know, dressing
Outfits with old niggas.
I was thinking the same thing. Oh, niggas always want to match.
Yeah.
Oh, I wear that with a plaid shirt, some plaid socks.
Little spots of blue on my shirt.
Spots
I'm
of
gonna give me
blue.
some 501s. Give me some 501s.
I'm gonna
with
cuff
that.
the bottom. That's gonna be cold.
Clear out the
Cuff the bottom.
seams.
Cause it's a brown thread in there too, and it'll match the bottom.
Exactly, that's the bottom of
I'm
the
wearing my brown top hat with these.
Another Jordan is the Jordan. They're called Midnight Navy, and I think the navy part is the bottom of the shoe.
Somebody said the gay pride fives.
Ah, that's hilarious.
The gay pride fives.
I mean, no, those not bad.
Those
but-
are
They're
okay.
crispy and basic. You know what I'm
I,
saying?
I like the all
Okay.
white.
You can never
And I
go
always
wrong
like to see
with
this. That nigga balled in these. I don't know how he did it.
Yeah, because
I
they
don't know how.
bricks.
Them motherfuckers do not give.
They ain't got no grip.
No,
nothing.
nothing.
I don't know. It's like a boot.
Because on the bottom it just has like 23 on the bottom, and it's a wiggly line. There's no
No, you see
herringbone.
where that space is though?
Yeah.
Like that space in between doesn't give you no traction on the
And
on the
I
floor.
gotta understand. That's how great Jordan
That's
was.
just like
He
some,
didn't. His
that's
numbers
like
never
some
changed
shoes
because of the
wear.
bullshit shoes they made.
That's just for style.
But they good to walk around.
That's what I'm saying. For
Yeah.
style.
All right, next one up is the they call it the Jordan
Them some
Air
crib
Jordan.
ones right there, nigga. either. I'm with that.
I think it's
night
purple.
wings. These are night
Crib
wings.
was. Just see what they come out.
I think it's purple.
Some dark wing
that
ducks.
That looks more bluish to me.
Hang tight, y'all. I think it's purple, actually.
If I sent it to you, did I send it?
Oh man, because I like that.
See, it's purple actually.
It look.
Yeah, that one.
It look a little purple.
No, I see blue.
Y'all tell me. It look purple.
I kind of went there with today with the
Oh
sneakers.
yeah, that's
I like
crib
those.
blue. Oh, that's
Blue.
crib
Crib
blue.
blue for
That's crib blue.
real. But those is
Oh, that's like a
everything.
royal blue. Yeah.
Nigga, those is tight as fuck.
I like those.
That's like suede or something.
Yeah.
And he balled in these too.
I don't give a fuck about that. Those is tight.
No, Pam, you understand. To play, you got to have the right shoe on,
Ah,
at least
I
for the
don't
average
play. I
nigga
don't
like
care.
me.
I just go for the fashion.
I know, Pam. Thank you.
Yeah, these is fly.
Next one up is Jordan 12. They're called the Kill Bills, Nick.
These is dope.
Those Kill Bills.
Kill Bills.
Let's see.
The yellow is
Them is fly.
Oh wow, them the Kill Bills.
Okay.
now with some
Game
black
of
jeans
Death.
on.
Game of Death's right there. You
Can I
want
go
Bruce
all
Lee
black?
outfit.
I gotta go all black.
Now you gotta wear the Bruce Lee Game of Death. I mean, Game of Death outfit.
Then I'm doing too much. Then
Is that a suede on there?
Nah, it's all leather.
Oh, that's all leather. Okay.
What about you, Lonzo?
Right there.
What you think?
I like that.
You do this one?
Yeah.
That might be the first Jordan he ever liked.
Right.
Okay.
First expensive shoe. Anyway,
Shout out to MJ.
I ain't saying I would buy it. I said I like it.
mine is another day, right?
Jordan's already
Another
rich.
word.
You don't want to help
You
him?
said Jordan already.
like those?
man.
No.
I feel you.
And what about this blue one, Nick? They're called the Air Jordan 12
Ice.
Windlike 82.
Them ice right there.
They look like the Space Jams.
That's
I
in
don't
North
like
Carolina.
them.
That's in
I
honor of
like
North
that.
Carolina years.
Yeah, that's a little Charlotte Hornet-ish.
Yeah,
shade.
exactly. Yeah, more than
Or North
Charlotte
Carolina.
Hornet.
Or North Carolina. One or two.
Yeah, them sweet.
That's a cool shoe. I mean,
I like the
We go back to the original. I can't believe you played any shit. The Jordan 3s.
And I thought Jordan 3s are cool.
Yeah, they had Stephen A. Smith. They asked
Had
him
them
about.
in college.
They was asking him about
The
shoes, and
original.
he actually said this was his favorite Jordan.
I had
And
the
he
original
said
one.
because this is when they started winning. He started winning.
Yeah.
When he dropped
80.
this shoe.
That's like
So
89
Yeah, I
or
like
something.
I like
90.
that.
And this is when he used to wear the socks that rolled down.
yeah, the volleyball girl socks.
Yeah. So
You
those
was looking at
socks.
Jordan legs? That's gay.
He knows his sock history.
He did say that. Yeah.
Anyway, so
He rolled it down his ankle slow. Go on. Finish.
It was they called them below calf socks. It was a below the calf socks, and you roll them down, and they was dope ass socks. But they were like, I think it was like $20 to get them. And I was like, nigga, I'm not paying over $5 for no socks. All right, this one now, I'm pretty sure you're not gonna find this Jordan 11 Midnight Navy.
Which one you got? Because this is all out of order. Where you at?
right there.
Right there.
This joint.
That bad boy there
Yeah,
with
those
the
are nice.
clear
Yeah, those
drum.
are hard.
Yeah, those are nice.
Them motherfuckers, man.
Those are nice.
You'll get robbed.
How
I'm pretty
much
sure
are
they can pull it.
those?
Check them
They're gonna
out.
run about 150.
No.
No,
They're
I'm
gonna-
saying
they're gonna be-
retail.
no, they're gonna be 220.
220.
Yeah.
On the
They're-
retail,
Yes, 220.
and then
Easy.
to resell it, somebody reselling it probably
420.
270.
They're gonna try to make two off top.
It's amazing that this man is still selling shoes.
I know.
Right.
That's
Man, it's
what I'm
amazing.
amazed
And they
by.
just- they just changing the color.
Second to basketball.
To
know
kids
about
to
Jordan.
kids who never saw him play.
That's
Right.
not a
That's
second
what's
to
that's
basketball.
what's amazing.
Yeah.
Babies that's just being
That's
born got on
right.
Jordans.
Like I wouldn't buy a Kareem Abdul-Jabbar shoe. You know what I mean?
I
Yeah.
got some
you had to
Jabbar.
pick
That's
Kareem,
crazy.
nigga.
I got some Jabbar.
I'm just saying.
Some other people you passed up.
I got
some.
some. Yeah, I got
What are they,
some.
Chucks?
They're Adidas.
Adidas?
But they
Yeah,
don't
that's
they
what
don't
came in
refer
on.
to them
They
as
sweet,
Jordans.
too.
They refer to them as the numbers. Like
Right,
they'll
yeah.
say
The
they'll say the
fours,
ones,
right.
the
Right, the
twos,
ones,
the
two,
13.
yeah.
So like we'll say Jordan.
Or J's.
Yeah, they'll say J's. Like they don't really know.
Oh, I'm gonna just do it for everybody.
They just know
The
it's a
Air
style
Jordan
shoe, a brand.
4s
It's just a brand.
coming up next. Reasonable Doubt is what they are called.
They kind of like the
Jay-Z's,
Eminem.
huh?
They look like the Eminem joints a little bit.
Oh, that's the San Antonio's.
It's dope.
That's one of my favorite Jordans
Another one
right
that I
there.
had.
You like that?
Okay.
That's the
Yeah,
one that,
those the
I think that's the
original-
first one that
original ones.
that's the
But
first
red,
one that
white,
came
black.
with the orange tag. Remember the big
Yes.
orange? Yeah,
Oh
I
yeah.
had those in college.
Yeah.
I had
Yep.
these pops. Remember when
Red,
they dropped the
white,
all
black.
white with the
They was red, white,
chromes?
black.
I had the
That's what
all
we
white
said,
with the
man.
chrome.
Mm-hmm.
With the chrome fixtures on there.
I mean, if that
Chrome.
Jay-Z thing on the tongue, I'll have to be a hard no for me.
I'm not rocking those.
Yeah, I'm
on
cool.
the tongue.
All right, so LeBron has which I actually like this one just a little bit better. It's a LeBron 21 release. It's the holiday one.
Let me
These
know what you think.
I actually like these. What you think,
I
Nick?
like those.
I like these better.
These
than
200.
The
I don't know why his shoes stay at
They're
200.
cool for chicks.
They
to me,
never
yeah.
move.
I like them better than the other ones. I see what he's doing. Like he's making a solid shoe.
Yes, if I was to hoop, it would be between that and Mellow shoe. So like
Yeah.
as
Yeah,
a
Mellow-
hooping, as a hooping shoe, I like it. But
Now,
like
I'm
as
glad
a
you
wear
said
with
that,
something,
K-Dot.
no.
Mellow shoe is probably voted number 1 for a basketball shoe. But and your boy that played for the Clippers.
I think he's the most
Paul
popular
George.
one.
They love Paul George shoe.
Is it they're popular for comfort or
Yes.
style?
No,
for
for
basketball.
To play ball
comfort.
in.
But they don't look
Okay.
bad
I
either.
got
But
the
like they're
Jordan,
really
I
good
got the Space Jam
hooping
Jordans.
shoes.
That shit's
No, you can't go in
They
there.
hurt my
I
right
think it's
foot.
how Melo plays though. They got his shoes popping like that. Like all
Could
these
be.
kids, they absolutely love that guy. So
Yeah, I had to get some.
And then I think
Like
it was Paul George. Kyrie shoes. Kyrie shoes are known for
Yeah, they lost out on that because Kyrie shoe was a good shoe to hoop.
very
too.
good shoe, which I think they'll probably give it back to him. But you know,
Oh, he don't want. He ain't fucking
don't
with
wanna
Nike.
fuck with
Yeah.
him. All right, so these actually, you know, Pam doesn't have a comment on these, so I'm gonna just move on.
Look at this is a good shoe. You can wear this with your camouflage.
Now, this is your purple rain.
I do it
Pam.
with a
And a print
Laker,
shirt,
some Laker anything. Like I wear those.
These are $175 retail.
I like the cream
if
bottom.
you can
Yeah, that's
find
what I
them.
like. Like, cause I can wear
175,
shorts, I can wear jeans.
Right. I wasn't sold on the purple and black, but the cream bottom myself.
With your print shirt.
I never liked that style
Kill.
anyway, Jordans, when they came out.
Now I have yet to see a woman that didn't play ball wear these.
Oh, it's a ball shoe.
No, well, it's not. But
I ain't never seen nobody hooping these shoes.
no,
Yeah,
Besides Michael
he
Jordan.
did it. I don't know. how
Yeah,
he did it.
besides Jordan, like I ain't
I
seen.
never
What
liked
does
those
this
when they
say?
came
What
out.
is this? I can't see.
That's
Oh, that's just
whatever it
the
is.
water
Sneaker fouls.
logo for the people who
okay.
put the shoe out.
Oh, okay.
All right, next one up.
Nah.
The freak. I guess he got a new shoe. These colors must have something to do with his country. I don't know why they went this route.
Red, black,
it's the
green.
next set
Well, I don't
of
see
shoes.
no black. The red, gold,
That's
green.
the Wakandas.
Yeah. Shout out to Giannis.
The Wakandas.
Those are ugly.
Yeah, they are. If he sell one shoe, I'd be very surprised.
Oh, they're
Sell
gonna
it because
sell in Milwaukee for sure.
Oh, right. The Bucks.
I guess that is their
This
color.
nigga said in Africa.
Zimbabwe's.
You got your pair of Zimbabwe's.
Got the way
Now his
on.
price points are always good. They're $120.
This is such a bad looking shoe. What's going on?
That's so awful. I don't. Is that
he
a
had
blue-
to design. Oh, his
blue
brother
or
did. His brother be on the
purple?
bench.
That's purple in there somewhere.
Oh Lord.
Oh, it's
no.
purple there?
That's a
Yeah,
bad
that's
shoe,
awful.
like on all levels.
Yeah.
Oh, they're trying to match the
the
bottom
bottom.
of
Look at
the
the bottom,
shoe.
all them colors on the
Yeah,
bottom.
that's why.
Oh,
Got all
still,
that
that's
going. Okay,
confusing.
Nike too much.
Yeah.
They doing too.
Threw in this Air Jordan 12 Cherry.
Those are retro, so.
Yeah, I know.
Yeah, I never liked those anyway. That's the same kind of them other ones they just showed.
Do the red. You know how I feel about red.
These is hard. These look
Yeah,
good
I
on
love
feet. These look good
Yeah,
on
they
feet.
look
It
good.
is?
Yeah, they look
Yeah.
real good on feet.
I'll never forget.
They ain't saying no different world. Everybody wore those.
Mm-hmm.
I remember when I was in junior high school, this kid I was playing
We
against, he
can't
had a
hear.
Jordan jumpsuit that he had got from the Jordan camp, nigga. It wasn't even in stores. And he had these shoes on. And I was like, nigga, where'd you get a Jordan jumpsuit from? Like, nigga, the Jordan camp. I said, nigga, I didn't know Jordan had a camp.
Right.
All right, next one up.
That was hard, though, yeah. It's
So Nick,
tough,
who
huh?
has Adidas? Who owns the
Is this
Y?
an aerobic shoe right here?
No, who owns
I
the
know, what is
YG?
this?
The Y3.
The Y3. So
Who is that?
So me personally, I think I can't pronounce his name. It's an Asian guy.
Oh yeah, I see
but
it. Yodo. or
I
something.
will give him credit on this and say he definitely makes the dopest Adidas. These not these shoes, but Adidas has a luxury.
Yamamoto.
Thank you.
Yoji Yamamoto.
Very good, Pam.
He's a great designer. I've seen some of his other stuff too, but
Make it
if
smaller a
you look
little
up
bit.
Y3 on Adidas,
Mm-hmm.
this is their luxury line. So before they had Yeezy,
Impossible.
this shoe is horrible. I don't know what's going
Why
on
these
with this.
shoes got all these soles now though? Like,
But
is
this
niggas
designer
not
though-
growing or what?
Well, then you ain't got to grow them. And they
Yeah.
coming in at $400.
Yeah,
because
I
they're a
can't-
designer.
Yeah,
like,
oh boy's a
shoes.
dope designer though. Like
Yeah.
he has his own brand too,
Mm-hmm.
and he sells like in China or wherever he's from. He's he's that guy out there.
Right.
He's like the Pharrell Williams wherever he's from.
Oh, okay.
He dapper
When it
Dan.
comes to
I
when it
threw
comes
these
to
in
design,
there
like
for
dude
that
is a
reason.
beast.
These actually dropped. They dropped on the 21st. So
Nigga.
400, man. That's the worst.
400.
The cheapest Y3 shoes you're gonna find is like they're like Gucci, like $220. That's the cheapest you're gonna find for a runner.
You know what? I might be into that.
See, nigga Pam, you like that Y3? They hit you. You're like, you know.
Oh no.
Oh no! Sorry,
you
went to the
looking at
next
another
one.
shoe?
No, this one-
We went to the Mellow.
Oh.
Mellow has a new one out.
I might be.
It's doing a bit much, but if you're on
But
the
if you have
court,
the right outfit on, back to outfits. Like I said, I'm only on this for fashion.
would you wear all brown? Or
Oh, kids definitely wear those. The mellows.
Is that at a kid shoe?
Is that a fatigue?
Yeah,
yeah,
I'm
I think
camo,
yeah.
That's okay.
I'm with that.
So these and his price points
like
are pretty
a
good.
orange
He
shirt?
comes
These
in.
is tough.
These are $150.
I like. Hey,
I would hoop in them.
It'd
Like,
be an
yeah.
Oh, they said they the
shoe.
best.
It's
One
a
of the
good
best to ball in.
action
Like
Brooklyn swear about
if you
it.
play for like Alabama or like, no, where it's like that
Yeah.
dark
Exactly.
red,
Uh-huh.
like a Razorback, I would wear
Ohio
those.
State.
Yeah.
No, Ohio
Indiana.
State too red. Like it has to be
Indiana.
that. Yeah, Indiana. It has to be that dark red. Like I would hoop in them for sure.
That's a cold shoe.
Tight, yeah.
All right. These drop on the 24th.
Mello got some joints out there.
All right, next one up. Ladies, I think you're going to like this. It's the Air Jordan 11 Neapolitan. It has the...
You said, ugh.
It could be my screen.
Nick, I don't hear her mic.
It could be my screen.
I know, very low.
Yeah.
I haven't touched anything, so it's kind of...
Well, K-Dot was
there
there.
you go.
Yeah, K-Dot was there earlier. She touched a lot of things. Okay.
It was on accident.
Would you wear these, K-Dot?
And I think that's brown in the middle.
Oh, that shit look like
Doo-doo.
weird boo-boo.
It does like
I
dude.
got my stepson's shoes in my
No, I'm cool.
Hilarious. And now you're stepson.
I still got his shoes in the room.
Yeah, I think that's
I wouldn't
that's
get them
brown.
like.
No.
But I still got his shoes.
All right, keep it going. That was my nickname. All right, so these I saw these Air Jordan 6 lows, PGs, PSGs. Tell me what you think here.
Oh, that's sweet.
Oh, if they wasn't orange,
That's sweet. Especially if there's high top.
I had some pink ones like back in
High
the
top
day.
is the shit. That would be high
So I have, you don't know.
I like those
How much
high
do the
top.
low tops go for?
These
price.
are going.
No, they probably like 180.
Probably. I think they don't have a price point on them yet.
Okay.
I don't know. That's not.
What do you think, Nick?
It's hard to wear orange on your feet.
That's like the that's
Orange is
them Denver,
I don't.
That's them Denvers.
I don't think I have nothing orange because I got a jacket.
Yeah.
With a little hint of orange in it.
Yeah, I think that's it.
All right, next one up. Now this is the LeBron one that you were talking about. So the ones we saw earlier were 21s. These are the 20s, and these are the ones he's wearing now. But I guess you're able to. No, I guess it doesn't move. The
That's like some LeBron. That's like some LeBron to wear.
I don't like the bottom.
Yeah, it's the bottom that throws me off.
Orthopedic shoes.
Maybe it's a nice walking shoe.
That's
Hilarious.
I
Yeah,
mean,
nice walking.
he is getting older.
said a good walk.
You know, this is not a bad shoe. This is not out of all the, like this. I just don't like this look of the shoe, man. Like, I just don't.
That's just one like the bottom, maybe.
They look futuristic. That kind of
Like it's clear and
I like them though.
And dirty, like you know what I mean. Like it's throwing me off a little bit. Like it's clear and dirty.
Yeah. All right. Well. Okay, you don't like them. They 200. I don't know why he won't bring his price down on none of these shoes.
You can walk in those, Speedy. Are you still doing your walking up the hill every day?
You know he not.
These is
That
nasty.
lasted for
You
2-3
do those
days.
for your walking.
I
Those
do,
are
Pam. I ain't got to
Yeah,
tell
these-
y'all I'm doing.
These is
Yeah,
nasty.
these,
right here.
yeah, these.
How do we know?
You like these, Pam?
See, and I feel like these look good in like a girl size, like
Yeah,
smaller,
it's a girl
like smaller
shoe for
shoe.
Palomino.
But actually,
no, that's definitely a guy's leg.
I don't like those.
yeah, but I'm saying I mean it's more
don't?
to me.
No, I do not.
I actually think they fire. But
Those
that's
are
me.
fire. In the
It's the right outfit.
summertime.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, in the
I
summer.
got some sweats.
But I would
on
have
this
them
one.
dirty, so I couldn't get them.
I have some
I
sweats
can't
in
wear
that
anything
one.
white, anything.
All right, let me look up.
I like anything that got some brown in it.
We don't have to do that
Yeah,
other
except
LeBron
them
Knicks. We can go to
Those is tight.
the Jordan 4.
Those are hard.
Yeah, these is tight. Nah, right here.
Let's see.
This right. You like that,
Yeah, I
man?
like that.
Now,
Where we on?
when you say you like them, it's
I
a
like
it's a
'em.
black LeBron. We don't have to do. Yeah,
Yeah,
go right
that
to that
one.
one. Yeah.
Not the ones right there with them black ones. I'm saying like.
You like so Pam likes those.
Yeah, I do.
Even
These are
though
five. These are my favorite J's.
like
Those
Really?
are tight.
I always like those.
Yeah, you can hoop in these. You
Those
can
are dope.
and you can hoop in these.
mm,
I put because they got the gum bottom, the ice,
Like
see the
those are
ice
good,
bottom.
but like those are good accents. Like,
Yeah, this is a great shoe. Even the laces
like-
is cold. And I
yeah,
typically don't
yeah,
like
it's
when
not
they
too
do
much.
laces.
like I like how I like the color placements on those.
so
Yeah.
I did good on this one. Cool.
Yeah,
cool,
that
cool,
one.
cool. All right, I threw this.
Where's
Ew.
LeBron?
This LeBron.
Fuck.
Really?
What is
Where's,
that?
Yeah.
I played in these.
The
They
best
feel like
LeBron
boots.
is the soldier.
boots.
These
the
was
first ones,
this is
right?
when he was at. This is the first one.
The first, no,
No.
the
Four.
best.
These are 4.
The best hoop in LeBron. They about to re-drop him to the Gladiators. His first shoe.
Whichever one had the strap.
That was a soldier, first soldier.
Okay, yeah.
That's another great shoe. This shoe was the worst
Yeah,
basketball.
he
shoe
balled
ever.
in them because they had the color
Did he
of
win a
the
championship
uniform.
with those?
No.
No.
Because this is people gotta keep in mind. This is right after they stopped doing leather and right before they started doing the flywear stuff with Kobe. So all of these shoes are super heavy. They're like they're
Awful.
made from like super heavy material. So
No,
It
those
wasn't-
are, those are terrible.
yeah, it wasn't the
All right,
best.
next shoe up is the Air Force One low.
Those are horrible.
What the fuck?
Yeah, I
Oh,
can't.
I like those.
I can't wear no buttons on my shoe though. That's
Yeah.
weird.
No, it's just.
Oh, I like those.
Nah.
I like these shoes. I like them a lot,
Nah.
and I'm probably gonna
I
buy
like
them.
them too.
I'm probably gonna buy
What's the thing on the tongue? What's that?
them. I had took
That little
I
badge.
had
Nike
took
or
a
That
picture.
little badge
Oh,
thing.
I
that
think it
thing.
says Nike One or Nike something on it. I forgot what
So
it
with the
says.
little badge thing?
Yeah, it
The
says
little
Nike
silver
West Coast.
foot
yeah.
air
I
pocket.
wonder which
Soft as hell, okay?
These are 150.
ankle area.
Yeah,
That's to ventilate your foot.
No, not them dots. Them little.
Yes, I'm saying
No,
the
I'm
dot.
talking about this thing right here.
He's
Yeah, I
talking
know,
on
but I'm
top.
talking about
No, I'm
the
talking
dots.
on the side of the shoe in the back.
Yeah, those are
This?
so the air goes out your shoe.
I don't know what that is.
Oh, that's just the label of the
Nike sign.
I don't like the material.
Yeah. It's
Okay, well I'll buy it then. How about
Yeah,
that?
and I'll be like, grow up.
Shout out to
like foam,
Steph
though.
Curry. This is a nice. I think it's not to wear in the club. You ain't gonna never, but on the court. It's a great.
Nigga, we too old to be going to the club. Stop.
I said court.
Y'all too old to go to the court too.
Both.
I would agree.
I thought he said to the club.
No, I said not
club shoes now.
Not to go to the club.
That's what it sounded like you said.
It did.
Hey, he over
The
here
lawyer
lying.
agrees with me.
Yeah.
She gonna be giving her information in a minute.
We can't wear these to the club, Nikki Pam.
Right.
Yeah, you can't.
You want some period on the top?
Right. That's exactly what it looked like.
I just
blood
think
clot.
I'm
for me,
cramping.
the thing that I think is
It's
these
still on
drop
my shoe.
these drop on the first is that its price point is
That's
always
usually when the
out of
periods
point.
come.
You said those are Curry?
Yeah,
How much are those?
160,
Oh, yeah, I don't like
and that's
I
a
don't
bit
like
much
that.
for
Those
me.
Curry.
Yeah, if you
Yeah,
want to
the blood
speed
clot
walk in the mall,
from
buy
the blood
Now,
clot
yeah,
collection.
you want a speed walk? Yeah, that's perfect.
Yeah, that's a bad shoe.
Next one up, if you into all white, just some all white nice shoes.
You can never lose.
These Nike Air
Sorry.
Air
That's
Vapors.
an old nigga shoe.
You can never
What?
lose those.
No,
You know
that shit is
what
what ain't no old nigga shoe.
Yesterday, anything with all them air bubbles, my nigga, that's why you love them. They comfortable. That's what old niggas
I don't like how you talk about me.
that's
It's really starting to
I'll
bother
tell
me.
you, say you'll get over it.
Okay.
That is hilarious.
As long as
Yeah,
these coming.
all that comfort, you like this, you can't never go wrong.
Squish,
Yeah,
squish,
you got
squish,
excited
squish.
Son
You know,
motherfucker.
the bounce in the heel.
Yeah.
Look at the heel.
That's when you sit down and bring your foot up. Put your shoe on.
That's memory foam right there. Look at that.
Hey, remember your foot. Next one up. I threw these in there because, if I'm not mistaken, Nick, the other ones actually have a strap on it, right?
Okay, this is a. Oh, something was off. Yeah, something was.
Yes, it don't have the strap going across the
Something was
front.
throwing me off at first.
Yeah, that's what it is, Nick.
Okay, yeah.
That's what we call the Mexican Jordan.
Yeah, this
But
is
I would
It
wear
looked like
that
a
though.
grocery
I'm not
store
mad at
Jordan.
It's a
that.
Mexican Jordan.
I don't like the
Mexican,
the
yeah.
ones that strap across. I don't feel like strapping that shit
And
all across.
I'll see you at the Kinsey, my nigga.
Bring out the pinata! I'll tell you what, this is probably,
Speedy, my friend.
underleg. This is probably one of the best looking Mexican Jordans though.
Yeah, Speedy, my friend.
So y'all wouldn't wear these?
Nope.
No.
They 165.
Only the Spanish homies wear these.
Because you
I would
gonna
wear
trick
them if somebody
somebody.
bought them for
You
me.
gonna trick somebody
I wore
with some
some yesterday.
pants.
Yeah, if
Yeah.
somebody
So
bought
you got some
them,
pants
I
on,
would
nigga,
wear
like, oh, nigga, you got on some. Hey,
What are those 5.5s? nigga?
wait a minute.
Hold up.
Hold on, my nigga.
I had on a pair of those yesterday.
Yeah, you don't
I
want
like
Same
these.
color?
No, it's all
Oh.
white.
These
Yeah.
are
Like
called the
color.
Jordan
Space Jam ones.
MVP Raptors.
My nigga.
I
Those
don't
are
know
called
why.
the La Raptors.
Wrap them
I threw
up.
some Chucks in here because Pam wear Chucks.
I love Chucks.
And I
I
threw
love
these
Chucks
in there.
too.
Oh, I'm sorry. I figured you.
Those are tight.
Yeah. You like those, Pam? Mm-hmm. Okay. All right, Pam.
Okay,
So I did
yeah.
good.
Oh no, those are nice.
Oh,
Yeah, real nice.
You see they got the little beads, little beaded
So
up.
could a
logo.
dude wear those, Nick?
Listen, when
way.
it comes to Chuck, you gotta go all.
Not
You
with
gotta
the
go to
pearls
white
on it.
classics. If you from LA, you gotta go white classics or black ones.
Believe it.
Anything other than that, nigga, you're
I
risking
don't
your
want
life.
my man wearing beads or pearls
That's what
on
I'm saying.
his
Pearls
tennis
on my
shoes.
shoes?
Sorry.
Hell no.
All right, so
'Cause that makes you gay.
Or at least your shoes.
Pearls on your shoes.
you want the shoe to be gay or you want you to be gay?
Right.
So go. All right, so I don't have to do that. We already did that one. And go up to
Nigga, these
Damn,
some
what kind of
orthopedic.
legs you got
Yeah,
on? What you got
orthopedic.
on?
now.
These
That, I saw these on
Oh,
the
no,
website.
that's probably
These on their website.
For
These are
somebody
Nike.
who has scoliosis or something.
No,
No, like look.
No,
you
it is.
just-
It's
No,
like,
it's
like
not.
no, it's
it
not.
is.
It's
What's
not,
that? What's
guys.
that shit? What's this?
It's not.
That's just.
No.
a-
Y'all
that's
thinking
just-
about Forrest Gump, nigga.
Yeah.
This is
Yeah.
not a Forrest
So
Gump.
these
shit.
is they. I don't even know
Like he was
how to
paralyzed or
describe
something,
it,
you know what I'm
but they were outside the box on these. You see, the air bubble is huge.
Is that a strap around the ankle?
Let me tell you,
Yes.
that would be a sick presto.
I actually kind of like those.
Like
minus the
like
strap.
Prestos.
Minus
Take
strap.
that bottom off and make it a presto. Those would be dope.
See, I would just do what you said and take some of the top off. But you know, some people rock it like that. Go to the next one, Nick.
Like, why you
So
gotta
this is
orthopedic
another.
It's not a bad shoe, actually.
Yeah, I'll take that off the straps. You ain't lying.
Now here's another one. I'm not mad at this one either. I'd buy all these
Yeah, I
shoes
like
I'm
that
about
one
to show
too.
you.
So this is the new.
You gonna wear them with your
trend, I guess.
culottes?
Cool
Because who gonna see this part? Ain't nobody gonna see all this.
Cool lot.
Well, I probably have to wear the culottes so you can
Yeah,
see all that. Pam.
exactly.
You
Yeah,
gotta
you
see
gotta
all
wear
that.
with your.
It's a reason why I got it.
Yeah.
All right.
You gonna keep all these straps on your ankle? though?
Yes, sir.
Okay.
Go to the next one. I like this one
He
even
wanna wear his
better.
ankle boot tennis shoes.
Right.
I like this one even better. What do you think, Nick?
This is a fly shoe. I came from on
I
Nike,
love that
man.
one. That
I
Um,
like those. Yeah, I like those.
But I don't know.
I don't know. It come to
Whose shoe is
orthopedic
this?
to me.
Nike.
I feel like
Nike.
though, knowing Nike though, I feel like if they were to actually drop like a line like this,
Oh, that's fucked
they
up,
gonna
Alex.
price it something
Also be like
stupid.
400.
He said skinny
600.
cuz
It's gonna be
12s.
Skinny cut 12.
I don't
And
like
then
all
Fucked
that
up.
soul. Like,
and go to the next one, Nick. This one, I really like this one as
I like the other
well.
one with the ankles.
Dang, um,
Straps rather.
Yeah. And so I think Nike, because they make so much money, they can have these different divisions of shoes and just tell somebody go in there and just see what you can do.
Now, are these really gonna come out? You know what I'm saying?
I think so. I would
They
think.
got the car show, auto shows. They just have the sweet shoes, but they never come out.
I'm gonna need you to say
yeah,
the
but
mic.
that ain't nothing but a,
Oh, yeah,
Those
those are Air Max
That's all.
90s.
Can you hear me?
Yeah,
Yeah, great.
yeah, the Air Max Nike, but look at the top part of it. I think they got the sole of that. But you can hike in those.
For a nigga who don't do nothing outdoor.
yeah, you like a lot of
Yeah, you
athletic
like,
shoes.
you like a
Wait
lot of
a
outdoor
minute.
Last-
Wait a minute. Speedy does his walking outside.
Yes, I do.
He
Last
walks
one,
uphill.
speed
so
walk.
this is what that shoe looked like that we saw a little earlier. This is kind of more of a close-up look to it. Tell me what you think.
They look
They
bad.
look like the
like
Fear of
those.
God ones.
baggy.
Yeah.
Those look. Yeah,
So
those
so that's
look
why I
like
said
bags.
I think Nike, because they have so much money,
They can just
they
play
probably
around.
took some of Fear of
Yeah.
God shit.
Yeah.
Like you said, Nick, they had some extra material,
Yeah.
and they go on there and see what you can do. And that's not a bad looking shoe.
It just look like it don't. It's like it's not snug enough. It look too loose around the foot area. Like it's baggy.
You
know?
trying to run? What you trying to do? You-
Like
Just
it's
say
baggy.
you got a
I want to
skinny
be
foot,
snug
my
on
nigga. No foot skinny. Just say that.
Right, my foot's skinny.
And that's been sneakerhead with your boy.
I'd rather
Speedy,
have a
you
skinny
know.
foot than a big
Well,
fat ass
Speedy's
foot.
feet will fill those out because he's thick.
Oh,
So
no.
he
Oh,
got some
no.
thickness to
Oh,
him.
but he walked, though.
I mean, thick in
He
the
does
stomach
walk.
area? Or?
No,
Because he ain't got no calves.
Hang on, I want to show these.
Calves
I
worse.
thought
Your
these
son
was
saved
pretty
you. Huh?
cool.
Hang on. Oh, wait a minute.
Give me a
So,
minute.
One of my favorite brands is Ling Ni, which is actually based out in China.
They had a store in Fox Hill Mall at one time.
Customized Nikes or whatever, or they
No,
got
it's
their
not Nike. They have their own brand.
Yeah.
If you from LA, you might remember when they signed Baron Davis.
Mm-hmm.
Lean me, Lingmi. I mean,
No.
like
No,
M-E. I'm
that
sorry.
was racist.
No, I'm,
Ling me.
Dwayne Wade was signed to them for a
How
No,
do
minute.
you
he
spell-
he has his
how do
own
you spell
brand.
Ling me? Because I want to look it
L-
up.
I-
Ling Ni.
How do you spell it?
What you saying?
I don't know what you
Somebody said they don't understand the sneaker fetish. Shit, man.
Yeah,
Hey, that
because
sneaker
That's what
fetish
I
is
it's
said.
got to be a female.
I
Whoever
said
said that.
L-I-N-G, and then I
No,
said
no.
M. Okay.
Okay, it's L-I-N-I-N-G.
Dash
Ling.
I.
Ling
Ling you.
L-I-N-I-G what?
Ling Ni.
Start that motherfucker.
That's funny.
So these are Dwayne Wade. He has his own line with Ling
Nick,
Ni.
and you know you can only get those in Miami.
Or you can get them online.
Yeah, I mean, but outside of Miami, because they still sell
So
them.
I watched a review video about this, and the guy that was saying that he does a sneaker review for all these different sneakers. And
I
he
had
was
that
saying
sneaker, Nick, on my
This
thing.
was
Took it down.
his best performance.
Oh, them the Shazams.
This was well, you know he go by Flash, so that's why they
that's
got
the- okay,
yeah, that's
this
why
is
they got
Flash,
the little
okay.
lightning
And you,
thing right there.
as far as performance, they said
Yeah, the
that-
guy that does the sneaker reviews, he reviews every new shoe that comes out, and he goes on the court, does jab steps, put him through the works. He said this was in his top.
Oh, that's
ranking
like
for-
that's his son's shoe.
Say jab steps.
So you know what?
That's
I was
important.
hoping.
Let's say right there. Look.
Oh, it
son
says Wade, son of Flash. But see, I don't know if it's his son in the G League. You get a shoe in the G League, nigga?
Like your daddy is in
Okay, now how much
the
are
in the
those shoes?
NBA league.
Stay close on the mic. Stay close on the mic.
How much are
What's
those
the price
shoes?
point of that?
Let me see if they have the price on here.
Now-
The black one's not bad.
The white one
I
not
like the
bad
white
either.
ones
I like the
too.
white ones.
Click
I like
it,
the
make
white
it.
ones.
You gonna make it bigger?
Yeah, I like those.
Somebody else was saying.
That's what she said.
Yeah, can you make it bigger?
Yeah, the white ones is pretty cool. That's the ones I seen. That's the one he reviewed. The
Now,
white
where
ones.
can you only get them online? Pretty much.
I used to see them at the Fox Hills Mall.
Yeah,
at
that
that
store.
chic store right
Oh
there.
yeah.
Oh, they good.
But
for
they
all
had their
those
own
kind of
store there
stuff.
for a minute.
Yeah, but I haven't seen them in a while. So my best guess is maybe online. But they have like a fat looking Chuck Taylor. Okay, that you would love it.
I gotta see.
You'll love it. Like a bulky Chuck Taylor. It's pretty cool. So check out Ling Ni,
And so
Dwayne
you
Wade's
bought-
brand.
You bought some of these shoes before.
No, actually, we got them given to us when
okay.
Baron Davis had signed to Ling Ni. So they
Okay.
had a big campaign in Los Angeles. So
Okay.
because
I wanted to know how much you paid for yours, but
I actually have a shoe out too.
you got the hookup.
What's it called?
might be like
It's called the What Up Dogs.
What up?
What
What up,
up,
though?
dog?
Oh yeah,
What up,
that's what we
dog?
say in Detroit. Yeah,
Oh.
I got it. I'll show. I can
Is
show
it a
you
dress
about
shoe?
that. Yeah, I got a shoe line. That
Is
I
it a
put
dress
on.
shoe?
No, it's a tennis shoe.
Oh, you
sneaker.
from Detroit? That's what I figured.
Yeah,
You
yeah,
said Detroit. That's
yeah.
what I figured.
Yeah, because they wear
Gym
dress
shoe.
shoes. Them niggas dress.
Oh yeah,
dress
Gators.
shoes
We
every
Gator
day.
City, baby.
all day long.
No, but I have a
dress
high
shoes.
top. It's like in the Chuck form, Chuck Taylor.
Can we
form.
find it online?
Yeah, you can. So like, we got to go on Etsy to find it, to get it. But
I don't know. You sounded like a ball. You sound like LeVar Ball right now.
Inflation
pre-order.
What's the name of the shoe?
Huh?
I'll find it. What's the name of the shoe?
It's what up though? What WUD on Etsy.
What up though?
What up though?
And how they doing? Pretty good?
They doing all right. You know what I'm saying?
Come on, they doing so.
I bought a pair. Look, you gotta say I bought a pair.
They're not Jordans.
You gotta at least say you bought a pair.
Me and my mom. I bought my mom a pair.
Mama, you want a pair of?
You like those?
What up, dude?
But my mama 75 years old. She actually took the shoe. She put the shoe on and went up to this store called Pure Detroit just to show them. You know, because they just
look what my baby got me.
Right, exactly.
It's my
and they
baby
actually
shoe.
like the shoe. You know?
That's the what up those right there, Nick?
No,
Oh,
I
can't see.
No, you thought you supposed to say no, those is cool.
No, I'm looking for them right
looking for them now. So if you're into the NCAA tournament, teams that probably, I think it was like over 2 million brackets put on, right? Somewhere in there, it was a lot, and 38 people actually got it supposedly right, but I think those were all computers. Because there's no way somebody looking at the board, regular person, goes, "Oh, San Diego State. What's that other college?
I'm looking right now.
San Diego State. Well, UConn. Yes, you probably would have picked UConn.
Miami.
They should have won that game. That was a good game. And I hate that. I like First Take.
Florida Atlantic.
But they always just want to start off on the negative shit, and they want to say that my man that got fouled, and he got fouled as he was shooting the jumper. The other guy pushed him on the hip. He missed the shot. It's a foul. I don't give a fuck if you call it the first quarter or you call it at the end of the game. It's still a foul. A foul is a foul. And I know in most of those shows, especially on Stephen A's show, you got to have somebody that goes with that and goes, "No, it wasn't a foul," and then try to tell you why you shouldn't make the call. Shut the fuck up, nigga. It's a fucking foul.
Patrick Beverly says, you guys.
He said LeBron was too small.
I love Patrick Beverly.
He said that he doesn't have sex before a game because he wants fresh legs.
That's true.
I assume that they would fuck before a game. I don't know why.
Did you know? But science, the studies show that if you do have sex, this is real.
Send me that. I'll send it to you.
This is real. If you have sex before any kind of athletic event or competition, that you're not supposed to really go overboard with sex, but it creates a rhythm. It's like a rhythm in the flow. You know
so you should?
You should. That way you can go into your sport activity with
I go to sleep
rhythm.
after I've had what my man's talking about. I'm going to sleep.
Send me that, and I'll send it. I never did. I don't like to do anything.
We could tell. We see your body.
Speedy act like he be having
come on.
Yeah.
Like I be having sessions.
No, it's like you work out. Like you.
I do, Pam.
Like you play basketball.
No. I don't play ball no more. I didn't think I would ever. I love basketball so much, and I was 30 and 35 and 40.
I know you did. I remember.
I was like, nigga, I'm never gonna stop playing.
Mm-hmm.
Well,
it was one day I was on the court, and these niggas was cooking me, Pam. and I got, you go, you don't run all the way down, so I break them wide open to win the game, nigga. I shot that ball 4 times and it didn't go in. I'm at the go. Come on,
they owe me.
Well, I missed the last one. I did like this. You know what?
You should just wait until it got fouled. Just be like,
nigga, I don't get no free throws. We could have won the game.
He was down there by himself, nigga.
At least you get the ball back. I'll be like, put this to somebody else. I got the foul.
Then I just became the old dude that came with the great basketball. Hey, can we use your ball? It's 9 of y'all. Can I play?
School. They call it school.
Yeah.
School.
Hey, pop. When a nigga hit me with the pop, they got hit my ball.
Or school.
Goddamn ball, nigga. I ain't pop. So
Hilarious.
I never thought I would ever stop playing ball. I don't play no more. So now I go walk. I do my sit-ups every morning. Cause I have an announcement.
I just be fucking with you.
Drum roll, please. I am officially on the Tom Joyner
You just couldn't
boat
wait.
cruise.
Hey, congratulations.
Dog. That's big.
Congratulations.
That's pretty dope.
Nothing, Pam? You don't want to clap? You want
I already
you
know.
want
I already know.
You want a pat on the back?
All right, so how
What,
fat
the resident,
I
resident
know.
comedian? The resident comedian for the...
Well, that's how they used to do it. Now they have a bunch of comedians and they have different nights. I'm on Kim Whitley and Friends. Then I get to host a night on my own. Then I get to host one of the concerts that's on the boat. And we're trying to get the radio show there. So we're going to try to get the radio show there. We need y'all help to get everybody down there. Because they can't pay for it to get everybody
so how
there.
fat is that check going to be? Because he charges like $4,000
Man.
a ticket for that cruise.
He sure is nosy.
And shout out to Kim Whitley, too, because she went to my university. She is a Delta Sigma Theta.
So I get the call, which was weird. We had
J. Anthony.
J. Anthony here, and I remember telling him I've never done it. So I just, kind of left it alone. And Kim calls me, and I think she's calling me for something else. She goes, Speedy, how long you been waiting to do Tom Joyner Cruise? I was like, forever, bitch. And they said, well, you're on it this year. So I'm pretty excited about that.
Oh, congrats.
And so that that's more motivation for me to.
When is that? April? What month is
That
that?
is
20th to the 27th.
22. We go to Jamaica. We
That's
go
dope.
to
I've never been to Jamaica.
Cayman Islands or something. We go to Mexico. And it's pretty dope. So they got all these nights.
7-day cruise?
Uh-huh.
Oh wow.
So and they got so they have a Wakanda night.
That's racist.
So you get paid. You get paid to be on a
Yeah,
set.
you do. They have a white. They usually have an all white.
They got an all white.
All different themes.
They got a pajama jam. Everybody got pajama jam. You gotta have that. They have a all black, but your tennis shoes have to pop.
Okay.
So whatever you wear, you wear all black,
Yeah.
but the shoes got to pop.
That's
I
dope.
got some orange.
Yeah.
It's your story.
Well, they orange. Anyway, they're Nike,
Right.
and I've never worn them. The motherfuckers
Oh,
is
you gonna
going.
be ready.
They going. So they cold too. They got like a. They dope. They dope as fuck. So all black with that. So I've been pretty excited about doing the cruise. So that
that's
motivated me
exciting.
even
When-
more.
That's
To
July?
lose
To
weight.
do your walking
Is that July?
and push-ups and
This
sit-ups?
will be your
May.
last one. No, it just gave me more motivation. I was doing
to
it
do
already.
More shows and stuff, you mean? Or okay, to do workout. Got it.
Yeah, but you're motivated for what though? You didn't. Know
Yeah.
I might take my shirt off, man.
Oh.
She said, "Ooh."
He said that with such conviction.
Yeah, he did. Give me information, man.
Oh, what?
No, yeah. So,
What deck is that happening on?
Right, won't be on that deck.
I will no parts of that.
Speedy, I sent you those pictures too.
Oh, thank you, brother.
I texted
So I'm gonna be a little
So
sexy.
you wouldn't let him lay naked in
Blah,
the
blah,
bed
blah,
with
blah,
you?
blah, say it again.
No,
No,
no.
number one, he's
as
a
your
man.
friend. No, I'm saying as your friend.
As your friend, right? And I'll go back to
As your
that.
platonic friend.
I don't think she was here for that.
No, I was sitting right there.
Walk around the house.
Nah.
naked.
He can't pull his shirt off and lay in the bed with you.
Show you his new
Nah.
abs.
Show you his ass.
Who you talking to?
K-Dot.
No, I'm cool.
Okay, that's a
I know, but I'm
Girl
saying
dude.
as a friend.
but she's a
No,
girl.
I wouldn't lay next to him. Like I'm not. He could take his shirt off, but like,
Okay.
why you laying next to me? My nigga?
Can't go like, ugh.
Dick all
Yeah,
out.
I'm gonna definitely be like, ugh.
Put your clothes on, nigga. What you doing?
I'm like, all right, nigga, let me go downstairs and see if they got more room.
Yeah.
we got a phone.
Like, I feel my ass up there.
Yeah, I got any more room?
I'm gonna get K-Dot says, nigga, you gay.
Caller, what's your name? Where you calling from?
What? I didn't even see the
Congratulations for
phone.
getting the Tom Joyner show, Speedy.
Oh, thank you,
I'm
brother.
being nice.
Thank you. I appreciate that. man.
Hi,
That's gotta be hard.
Yeah.
Well, no, not really, because I'm not really an evil.
I think I'm gonna have fun,
Can't be.
Vern. I'm gonna have fun.
Vern, you ever been on a boat?
Or cruise?
No.
I know he ain't
No
been on
boat,
no
no
cruise.
cruising.
Nigga. That's why I started with a boat. Nigga. Started on the
Everybody's
bottom.
been on a boat.
You ever been fishing,
No,
bro?
if you can
Got a dad?
count the luncheon. If you count our luncheon, yeah, I was on the boat for our luncheon, but that's about
Who's
it. I was thinking luncheon.
What
do
is
you
a
mean,
luncheon, nigga?
Oh,
What is-
for your job?
That a slave line or something? Yeah.
No,
What's a luncheon?
y'all probably call it something else. When you waiting
You gotta
high
pay your
school,
bill, nigga.
You got a bad data plan.
When you at Vernon?
Yeah,
All right,
you
call
just got
back,
hacked.
Vernon.
Somebody
They
just
got a
hacked
bad data plan.
Bernie, call back. I don't know
That's
what's going
definitely
on.
a razor.
That nigga was cricket.
you. You gotta close it and open back
That
up.
nigga was cricket.
Call us back.
He was cricket.
No, I'm super excited. I think it's probably
Yeah, you should be.
one of the things I always wanted to do the cruise, and or something always came up, or they had already booked the comedians, and it was like, all right, then I start seeing niggas on there. I'm like, how does this nigga get on the boat? But you know,
I'm glad it worked
He
out.
paid.
You just
spoke-
really have to know somebody.
You spoke that into existence.
Have
Yes,
you
I
been
did.
on the Tom Joyner cruise before, Nikki Penn? Okay.
I had the best time of my
Yeah,
life.
I always wanted to do one.
First time I did
so-
Molly with
When
Too
you-
Short. That nigga is the worst, man.
What
You
year
said
did
that nigga's a word.
What year did you go?
I don't remember. I don't remember what year. Couldn't even tell you. I'm really bad with that type of thing. But
Anybody performed that you remember?
I remember Tony,
Okay.
for sure.
Yeah.
Well, there's a tone
I
in there,
remember
but go
Keith
ahead.
Sweat.
Oh, no.
Keith's?
And
I wanna.
the Too Short. No, I don't think he performed. But
So he
was
just on the
Fantasia-
cruise.
Yeah, we were just all hanging out, and it was me, Too Short, Claudia, Wendy Raquel Robinson. You know who? Not Dougie Fresh. Oh, he was there too. But the one that died.
Oh, wow.
Biz Markie.
Biz Markie.
Okay.
And
You
he's
DJ?
so cool.
Yeah,
We,
usually
we,
he
we
was
hung out.
DJ,
He was
yeah,
like, we
usually
had like a
always
little
DJ.
crew that we all rolled
Yeah.
to eat or whatever, and he
Yeah.
was in that crew or whatever. But it was fun.
Nice.
Yeah, I used to do the comedy cruise, which I want to bring it back. And being those crews were so much fun. Even though we were just going to Mexico and coming back, or Ensenada and then coming back, but it was just getting away and really just chilling and having a great time.
And the Tom Joyner cruise is going where again? To Jamaica?
Jamaica, Cayman, Mexico.
Oh wow!
And it leaves out of Fort Lauderdale. 7 days. And so 7 days, man. Out of
the going to Cayman Islands first.
What cruise?
I've done it's Carnival cruise.
It's Carnival. Okay.
Yeah.
So I heard that their buses, their boats are really nice. So
I've done a few of their cruises.
Yeah. So it's a takeover. It says all black folks on the boat.
Yeah.
That's dope.
Last time that happened.
Yeah, it wasn't good. Shackles on your feet.
Right, exactly.
I was listening to that song. I couldn't believe that song came out. I was like, shackles on my feet.
I know. We used to sing this shit out there.
Yeah, we ain't know.
Shackles on my feet.
Gonna make me. Not knowing, that's how they make it.
They made
cool.
They
made it cool.
You know that's really cool. What's cruel is that this little piggy goes to the market. This little piggy goes to that's the cruelest story of all time.
What is it?
The meat market.
The meat market.
Oh, that's fucked up.
I
never thought about it. It is fucked up.
No one ever thinks about it.
That is
right,
fucked up.
Right. All the children's stories were meant to tell lessons back in the day. We just use them as children's stories today. But like Ring Around the Rosie, all that stuff.
What is Ring Around the Rosie?
That was about the Black
Pocket
Death.
full of posies.
So posies is a flower they used to rub on the
sores.
On the sores, yeah. But Ring Around the Rosie. So what would happen was you would get a red spot, and then it would get a ring around it, and then it'd start to spread, and then you would fall, you would die, and your body would basically it looked like ashes.
Was it like
ashes?
Ashes.
They all fall down. That's
your
just
skin
scary.
would turn black.
That's just scary.
Oh, that's disgusting.
So was it a virus or something?
So
What
your
was
body
it?
would basically just rot.
That's a scary song
Right.
for kids to sing.
Right. It was like it was a flesh rotting disease that the people were getting. So they made a song out of it, right?
Just like the ice cream song,
and
the ice cream truck song.
Right. And they
What
would
about
put the
the
posies
ice
with
cream
the
truck
flour that
Oh
they would
God!
use to heal.
They like you said, they made it cool and they make it sound.
Oh,
very,
the
like,
nigga song, right?
Exactly right. Niggas
Watermelon
loving watermelon, ha 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 ha. You know, they played on the cartoons, Bugs Bunny for years. You know,
Yeah, the ice cream truck song. Niggas eating watermelon. That's the name of it.
That's all. That's
Oh my God, are you
Capitol
serious?
Records put that song out. It was a hit song. Capitol Records put it out.
You know what? It's not Carnival. Thank you, Nakia. It's Royal Caribbean.
That's
Royal
even
Caribbean.
better because Royal Caribbean is a nicer cruise.
But yeah, not
But yeah, they put that song out, man. And in my neighborhood, I've told so many Mexican ice cream truck guys, said, look, man, y'all don't really realize this what y'all playing. Y'all need to stop that song.
Yeah,
Stop
the
playing
one
that.
thing, and you hear it.
They played on Bugs Bunny, and it made sound, but the music sounds so jolly.
Yeah.
But the whole time, the lyrics to it is niggas loving watermelon, ha 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 ha. Niggas loving watermelon, ha ha.
Niggas loving watermelon.
Niggas loving
The
watermelon.
song is called.
You gonna play it?
Yeah, I'm finna play right now. The
Oh
song
my
is
God.
called. Niggas love a watermelon. Ha ha ha. Yeah, so, you think about that next time you'll get a big
They
stick.
play it
nigga.
on Bugs Bunny all
But I
the time.
like a big stick.
Confederate ass song.
Nick, that sent chills down my spine.
They
Niggas
made
love
it-
a watermelon. Ha ha ha.
Never
irritated,
would have
but-
imagined that
So-
that's what that was.
So it resonates in the neighborhood for years, and
Yeah.
and all the black kids going to buy ice cream.
Yeah.
I even told them guys came
Wow.
down a few months back in Detroit. They came down our block in
Yeah.
Detroit. I said, man, don't ever come back down this block again with that music playing, or you ain't gonna don't
For
come back down here
real.
with that music.
Niggas loving
I'm like in
watermelon.
shock. I'm like, do I
Because
cry?
they
I'm really
didn't know.
upset.
They didn't know what it was. I had to
Yeah.
enlighten them. I had to
Yeah.
educate them. Let them know. And
Nobody
even,
knew.
Even the Mexican guys that drive the trucks, I said, listen, guys, you have to
They
realize
know.
this is degrading black people, and we don't have no songs or music that's degrading
Nigga,
Mexicans.
I'd have been in the
that we
ice cream
playing
truck
out in the
playing.
world.
Niggas loving watermelon.
Ha 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 ha.
And then what
But
they
we
say.
still love watermelon because watermelon
like,
has
what
the
do you
most
want,
lycopene in
nigga?
it that will help to kill prostate cancer for one.
And watermelon tastes good. I don't care what nobody says. It tastes
But
good.
as black people, we weren't really like that.
Yeah.
They always say
And
they
white
created.
people, white
Do you
people
know what
love
they say?
watermelon
Yeah, they
too.
do.
Do you know
Go
where
ahead.
the saying comes from that black people love watermelon?
Where?
So this is right around the time they started photography.
Oh, thank you. You know
Right.
the story.
Um,
Yes.
So this is actually one of the first pictures taken.
They had 'em.
And they had that, back then they
Yeah,
had
I
the big camera, so you had to sit still.
Uh-huh.
So they had a bunch of black
And
people
then
sitting outside. So the idea was like, hey, just because they need to sit still, so you can't just be dancing and they got to take a minute to take the picture. So he said, just bite the watermelon.
Bite the watermelon.
And keep in mind, this is one of the first photos, right? So they used it for postcards, right? So it went out all over the world. All over the U.S., postcards of a nigga eating watermelon. So the only assumption they had is niggas must love watermelon.
Exactly.
Because this is the only image they really
The only
seen at
image,
the time.
a picture from a picture.
Right. So it's like if
that
you
they
Asian,
created.
you probably think every black person you see is a basketball player or something because that's the dominant thing you see in the
Right.
country from black people. So
Kareem.
that's where the theory came from. The niggas love watermelon. actually came from
Exactly.
a
But they
picture.
played on this on the trucks for years, and we go out there and buy the ice
That's
cream.
really annoying.
So,
Like,
Very
so,
annoying. So every
so
time you
question
hear it,
is,
talk to them ice cream truck
can I still
guys.
get the ice cream?
You like, can I still
Can I
eat?
get my ice cream?
Just change the music.
I won't sing it. I ain't gonna sing it when I leave. Niggas love ice cream.
Right. Just change the music.
The ha about the meeting. The niggas up watermelon was cool, but the
That's
what you keep kidding about, nigga.
They like ha. Like
funny, yeah.
like, really?
Wow.
And then they
that we
sing
don't
it, so
know.
you know they was having fun singing in their households. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Look at that. They little gatherings and
You
shit.
can just see it.
Well, my nigga, they was having fun lynching us and doing all kind of shit.
That wasn't the only thing.
Yeah,
they
that
did.
wasn't the only thing
They
they
did
had
make
fun
postcards out of
doing.
that too, niggas.
Having parties about
I mean,
that
to
shit.
think they would bring kids
To see this.
watch someone get lynched, that's just sick.
Some of those kids still living to this day.
Yeah.
Some of those kids are still living to this day. They're old. They're like 60, 70 years old
But you
now.
asked me would I date a white woman.
But it was a celebration. They would bring their kids.
It's
You
crazy.
know, watch them do that.
LeBron's back.
Yeah.
You guys are next.
I thought you
I
said that
I had to
earlier.
segue.
I thought you said that earlier.
That's a segue.
No,
Okay.
not really. I was like, that was
I had to make a
awkward.
right turn.
Like, get off the anger. We get angry.
yeah. And another motherfucking thing, you white hunky.
Well, he gets mad. We talk about white.
No, I do not.
I don't even call them crackers no more. You know what I'm saying? That's too much props.
You
I don't give a fuck.
Give it too much props.
Damn,
Call them
I could
crackers.
care less. Let's move on.
You know where the word cracker
LeBron is back.
I know cracker was for them hitting you.
That's what hitting you, right? Here come that cracker.
My grandmama told me that.
Yeah, that's what.
Wait,
that's
what
that.
you mean, like
You know they
cracking
used to call white people crackers.
cracking the whip?
So,
But we-
so
Oh,
it just
wow.
so happened that there was a white person doing it, so they got that term coined to the
Slave
phrase.
facts on the.
On
I
the
tried to get
media.
LeBron on the show, but go ahead on, nigga.
No, I
Yeah.
do. This is interesting.
That's why I don't even call
playing.
them crackers no
It
more
is very
because I'm giving you too much props. You ain't cracking nobody out here like that no more. So
Bam.
you don't
Yeah,
get them
that's
props from me no
deep.
more.
So now when I eat a cracker, because I eat crackers sometimes late at night.
That ain't got nothing to do
You
with it.
eat crackers?
That's the
I'll be
food.
like,
That's the food.
No, they were talking about it. See, we thought, me growing up, I thought my
Saltine
grandmother was saying
crackers.
cracker
White
because of
cracker.
the color of the skin,
Saltine
right?
cracker. No.
Right, that's
But
what
they
I
were
thought.
saying,
No,
they're saying
the
cracker
cracker,
because of
the
whip. They
whipper.
were cracking the whip
The
on
whip
you.
cracker. Here
So
come the cracker.
right, so that's
Here come
why,
the
like, first time I ever heard that word was I was at the grocery with my grandmother. Shout out to Grandma Sue, she passed though, but we in the store and the dude, the son ringing her up and she just spazzed on her. Look here, you cracker motherfucker. And I was like, I get home, I said, Mom, what's a cracker? She's like, what? I said,
Yeah.
Grandma was calling
It's
this
not-
white
ain't got
guy a
nothing to do with
cracker.
food.
And my mom just based like, oh, because he's white. Don't.
A lot of people thought it was a
But
saltine crackers.
It's because
No.
they used to beat you.
That's why I don't call them crackers no more because that give you too much props.
There
To
it
be
is.
honest, if you ask me, that's
Again, LeBron's back. I'd assume. So
you want to talk about another form of slavery?
yeah.
from the
At least they getting paid.
The new,
the new slavery. Yeah. So the NBA, especially in the West Coast, is going to be pretty dope.
How bad are the Mavericks?
Yeah, they've only won since they had that team together. They're 3-9 or 3-11, something like that.
It's some random Italian guy that's on ESPN now. I don't know who he is. He's an older Italian dude. But he was just dragging Kyrie this morning. I didn't know you can tell this guy ain't no athlete either, so I don't know why he's talking.
Well, he does that. He does that to Kyrie. Hates Kyrie.
So he does this. They brought him in for the skip.
But you got to understand. You got to have somebody go left, somebody go right. Well, if you want to create a controversy and have somebody listen. But he did that this morning, and then he did the same thing about what's the quarterback at Baltimore. He said he doesn't deserve $200 million, and everybody in the panel was like, "How you gonna tell this man what he don't deserve?"
Right.
He said the most I pay him is $100 million.
I'm gonna say this,
Fuck
and
outta
this is what's sad about it, because unfortunately that narrative becomes their reality.
Yes.
Unfortunately,
Yes.
And the thing that sucks is now they have so many different platforms where athletes are allowed to talk about other athletes, and it's never negative.
No, because they've been there.
So that's why when you said you need that dynamic, you really don't. Like Paul Pierce has a podcast called I think it's called Podcast P, if I'm not mistaken. With Jackie,
Yeah, he does
with
have
Jackie,
one. I saw
what's my name? The actor, Jackie. The brother, what's his name?
Jackie Long.
Jackie Long.
Oh,
Jackie Long.
Jackie Long.
Jackie Long is one of the
Jackie
co-hosts.
Chan.
But like he talks about the same thing. Talking about ESPN. You never hear nothing negative.
Yeah.
They never got to drag nobody, and they still keep the audience engaged. So I just think at some point ESPN.
Well,
got to
Stephen A.
change
show.
that shit,
So
man.
because then he brings this white dude. Usually he comes on Wednesdays. He usually doesn't do Monday. He was there this morning on Monday, and they did the first thing he talked about was the foul, which it was a foul. He said it wasn't. He should never call it. He should never call the foul in regard toward the end of the game. Shut the fuck up.
He called a foul, Skip.
Yeah.
Listen, Skip. He called a foul, Skip.
So he went in on Kyrie because he said Kyrie was a cancer to every team he's been
did say
on.
that.
And I'm like, nigga, please, you couldn't even throw a
Now,
basketball.
Nikki Pan, can you imagine if the year that you're about to go get your deal, you need to re-up, and this is why he's doing it.
Right.
So what I personally believe, I don't have any facts on this, but what I believe from a business standpoint is they put that guy in place to lower his market value. So whatever team is have to pay him on his upcoming salary, don't have to pay him.
Because they'll go, you're a cancer. That's what we was told.
Because he's going to demand. He's going to demand
Kyrie
off his
is
talent
cold.
$200. Right, that's $200 million easy.
The truth.
He the coldest nigga. He like
Kyrie cold.
Well, he rides Strickland like nephew or some shit.
Right.
But like
Great comparison.
As a point guard, he cold.
He's cold as ice.
This nigga got the coldest. Getting to the cup, like man, they need to be paying that man off his talent.
They can't control him.
This how they hated
that's
on
fine,
him.
like-
So I
Everybody
can't
know
hate.
he should have went to the Lakers. He should have been at the Lakers.
He might end up at the Lakers.
He should have been there.
Lakers don't care.
Even though the squad they got is nice, I ain't mad at that. I like.
the new kid over there. What's his name? Russell.
Well, he was there before.
D-Lo.
Yeah, they traded him when they shouldn't have. They traded a lot of people they shouldn't have traded. But he was supposed to go to the Lakers. Had he gone to the Lakers, they guarantee would have got the ring.
He's gonna
they
go.
definitely would have got
He's
it.
gonna be in LA next year. I think what's gonna happen is
I hope so.
Lakers gonna do a sign and trade with D'Lo and get him to Dallas. The reason I'm saying this is because if you're gonna keep LeBron James, the only people who can play with LeBron James are people who don't care about him being LeBron.
Mm-hmm.
So you got your J.R. Smiths out there who
Oh,
gonna
yeah.
shoot regardless.
Yeah,
Like it don't matter
Yeah.
if Jordan out there. Like he
Yeah,
chucking up 10 shots a game. You know, Kyrie Irving's gonna shoot the game winning shot regardless who's on the court.
Mm-hmm.
As you can see last night, Anthony Davis, 15 points. So that tells me as a basketball player that
He can't play with him.
when not that he can't play with him. When LeBron's on the court, he defers to him, and I don't need
Right,
him
because
to
before
defer
that
to
he
him.
was averaging.
But isn't that what he's supposed to do?
No. Not now.
Before when LeBron was hurt, he was averaging 28 a game.
Oh.
28
And
and 28 and 17, I think.
He was killing, yeah.
And 4 blocks. Like that's nigga,
crazy.
we could win a
That's
championship with that, nigga.
Yeah.
Like,
Yeah.
So
Really good.
with LeBron, even if LeBron's scoring 30, they're not
Off
gonna
the
win.
bench.
They're not gonna win a ring with
Yeah.
him doing 30. You know, with AD scoring 30, we can win a ring with this.
Mhm.
But
AD got it.
Are they over
he got it
500?
Yeah.
The Lakers are.
They're in 7th place or something like that.
yeah, they're
damn,
right
it's
outside the
only
playoff
eight.
because the Mavericks
It's
lost
only
and
Yeah.
Yeah,
the
they
Warriors
just got
lost.
to 500.
Yeah.
Oh, they just got to.
That was a good game. The Warrior game yesterday was great. I think a great plan would be Warriors
out,
and Lakers. Stupid.
Warriors and Lakers.
Warriors and Lakers would be a great play-in game for the
I
NBA.
want to see the Warriors and the
And who?
Grizzlies.
No, Grizzlies is
I know.
second place.
I know. So if they get into the play-in, they'll be at the bottom.
Oh,
ranking.
and then,
so I
yeah,
want to see
gotcha,
the Warriors
gotcha,
play the
gotcha.
Grizzlies because Draymond don't like old boy with the little cute braids.
Yeah,
and
them
the-
niggas ain't going at it.
Dylan Brooks.
Dylan Brooks.
Dylan
He ain't feeling Dylan Brooks. Man.
I give it to Dylan. Dylan don't give a fuck. He know what his. It's like Green know what his job is.
Exactly.
But he
Antagonizing.
green.
Like
You the
Patrick
new Draymond Green,
Right,
my
right,
nigga.
yeah.
I like
With no
those
ring.
players.
They
I
the
like those
antagonists.
guys. Yeah,
They the
like
antagonists.
sometimes you can't hoop that good, nigga. You got to do something else.
But I thought I
Exactly.
didn't understand
Be
why
team
Clay
player.
got caught up in it, but he hit him with the 4. You ain't got no rings. All
But
that
if I'm
shit.
Dylan Brooks, I'm ecstatic because
they
I ain't got
listened-
no rings, and Klay Thompson is yelling at me.
Yeah.
So nigga, we good. Nigga, I
And
won.
Steph ain't said shit to him.
So on Paul Pierce's thing, not Paul Pierce, Paul George, he said to Steph Curry, he said he don't talk to the opponent. What he does is he'll yell at the crowd.
Yes. Yeah, he does.
Like in your man's face.
That's
nigga.
like-
not at you. And run back. I said,
He
nigga,
sure
that's
does.
cold
He
blooded.
sure
I said,
does.
that's cold blooded. They
That
say
nigga's
he'll
jumping.
yell at
God damn, that shit
the crowd.
wet. And shout out to the ladies. They got the Final Four in there. What's the young lady I was asking you about
They're
earlier
not in the
today?
Final Four yet. They still doing that.
I thought it was final.
They
Oh,
still
two
playing.
made it.
They
The
still,
other two
they
tonight.
still playing.
What's the white girl name?
Yeah, she cooking.
Caitlin something.
That the girl got
What-
mad and
what-
was yelling at her.
My
that
man,
white girl was cooking.
my man
I
on
said,
ESPN
nigga.
said she's almost the Steph Curry, and what's my man used to play for Boston? Went no, she's not.
Well, there's a lot of female Steph Currys though.
She nice.
There's
though.
a lot of women who can shoot like that.
The one we talking about, she nice.
I didn't see it.
She-
I like what's the K-Dot, what's the girl? She's still in high school. Juju something.
Yeah, Juju.
She nice.
What?
Yeah, she going to SC.
Is she a white girl, little white girl?
No,
she
she a
black.
sister. Got a little. She got a little top ponytail.
Okay.
But she played with like
Her
she
game?
been in a program with like Bronny and all
okay.
them. Like she be
Sierra
hoop-
Canyon.
But her
Yeah,
game
she
is
was hooping- yeah, she
her
was
game
hooping
is really
Did you hoop
entertaining
before,
though. Like
She went to Sierra Canyon.
yeah,
Oh,
she
okay.
she I think they won the same year the boys won, right? Yeah, she's a beast, and her game is fun.
Here's
Like, when you watch
so
it, it's
weird
fun.
about Sierra Canyon. They probably won't win like that for a while. The last 2 years they didn't make it to. They didn't even go to the playoffs this year. Harvard Westlake. God
Well, they
damn.
got the one kid that's going to Duke.
Yeah, Harvard Westlake got
Man,
a
these
squad.
girls is hooping on.
He was cooking. That's the same kid that cooked Bronny in the McDonald
him?
in
Oh,
the
okay.
practice
Yeah, I
game.
know what you're saying.
Same point guard.
Brooklyn had to guard him last year.
It's a big kid. He's like
Yeah.
6'4".
Yeah, he had to guard him
That's a
last
big
year.
kid.
And B, that's the jump shot I sent you that B got on him, and that nigga keep shooting.
Yeah, dude was a big.
Anyway, and I think that's it in news. Oh, baseball about to start. I love
No one
I
cares.
love baseball.
Yeah.
I watched the first
We will
game.
not sit
I don't
here
give
and
a
listen to
fuck.
that.
No, I said this about the
wait,
start.
but I will say this. I found out some baseball news I thought was pretty cool. So, there was a guy who was he was a ball boy. I think he's a Spanish brother. He's maybe Spanish or Asian. I couldn't really tell from his face. But He was a ball boy for
Probably.
15 years for the Dodgers. Just anybody got a dream out there, this really inspired me last night. He was a ball boy for 15 years, right?
Wow.
So they would see him throwing the ball back, in field when it would go out of bounds. Then they noticed, like, yo, this dude got a little arm on him. So one of the pitchers had him do a little session with him. The pitcher tells the general manager, like, hey, we might got something in the ball boy. Dude ends up, he didn't make the team. Somebody in the outfield gets hurt. They put him in outfield. Dude makes the team, and they win the World Series that year.
Damn.
Imagine that. Imagine
You got
being
a
a
ring.
ball boy.
That's dope.
And I
From
always
a
have to
ball
say, man,
boy to starting in a championship game that's crazy.
and one of the hardest rings to get is baseball because so many levels to get to baseball. And they kind of switched it up a little bit. You can get there a little faster, but it's 160 games, 62 games in the season. And then you might lose in the first round. You might lose in the first round, and it's a wrap. Okay.
He does.
Okay. I said okay.
Okay.
You all right?
You looked at me crazy.
I always look at you crazy, Pam.
No.
That's what I do.
So
I look at you
always
crazy.
look crazy.
Yeah, the first time I looked at you crazy. So, and that's the end of sports. Hopefully you enjoyed that part. If you didn't,
You
suck
know
something, punk. Again, thanks to me.
Congratulations to you.
Congratulations.
Congratulations.
Oh, thank you.
Congratulations to me.
Thank you.
Speedy,
Nah,
congratulations.
You can treat us all to dinner now.
Nah, he always offering people to eat. I'm cool. So that's his go-to. Like, nah, I'm cool.
So I'm hoping, fans, are you guys listening, man, that you can help get we need to help get the crew there.
Is it too late to book for them to book on the cruise if they want to
Yeah,
go?
they can't.
It's
They
too late?
can't.
Yeah,
It's sold out.
it's sold out. Believe it or not, it's sold out. So, but I want to take K-Dot, Wands, or I don't know why I took Wands. Fuck it.
Hilarious.
Pam,
Nikki Pam.
and we want to take Nick, but Nick said he ain't getting in the boat. He said last boat cruise didn't go well.
Nah, it wasn't, not that it didn't go well. I was going to go. I asked my rib. She said, nah, she not. And I was like, I feel her. I don't want to be on the boat for 7 days.
Yeah,
I ain't going to be able to
I'm
relax. My
boat.
brain going to be doing too much. I'm cool.
It's a lot. I mean, it's
about
fun,
that
but
too.
then
It's not worth it for me.
day 4 or 5, you like.
Yeah.
I mean,
Nothing else. I done walked the whole boat. I done did everything.
And
Not
once I
me.
realize I can't
It
get
is
off the
true.
boat, I'm going to start tripping.
not me.
Man, that's how I feel.
I've been on the
boat.
Start
Tripping.
about his water
Yeah.
like that.
I
so,
love
mean,
it.
I was on the island too long and I started tripping. Like when I realized like I couldn't leave the island, my brain just started. I was like, bro, we got to do something. We got to.
Is it a mall around here?
I got to stand by the airport or something. I was panicking. I was like, oh,
Honestly,
man.
you got to do those activities. Like you got to. That's why you get off the boat and you do a lot of shit. Like when
Hit
you go
the
to
ports, huh?
when you go to
Yeah, I'll
Jamaica.
do that,
or
but
you
I
get-
ain't
no,
getting off in
nigga,
Mexico.
I'm going to have
Out
fun.
the boat. Huh?
You know what I'm
Out the
saying?
boat. Go
Yeah,
see the
I'm
regular
fun.
people in the
I'll be like-
You gonna get kidnapped
I'll
in
be like,
Mexico?
adios, y'all. I'm cool.
No, I'm getting off at all the stops. I'm doing it. I'm doing it all. But yeah, I'm really excited.
Well, you need a passport.
I did say he has to go, so you're not gonna let
No,
the
I
man
don't.
go.
No, we're gonna end it. We end anyway.
When you kept going on about
No.
yourself again.
Yeah, I always go on about myself. Go ahead and give you information.
_ KAYDOTT. If you're in Los Angeles, I will be at the Improv tomorrow, 9 p.m. in the lab. Please buy a ticket and come support so
Nice.
I can tell these jokes to these white people.
Kill them,
Pretty
dog.
much.
Go ahead.
Yes, Ecor. You can find me at IKKORR on Instagram. And just tap in with me at onestream.tv. Make sure y'all follow our page, our channel rather, I should say. And we have an app for that as well. So it's OneStream TV. It's the app on Android phones.
Dope.
And it's a blessing to be on here. And thank you, Speedy, and
No,
friends,
thank you for
everybody,
coming
for
out.
having us on today.
Funny
Thank
shit.
you for coming.
Go
Wait,
ahead.
what is your IKKOR what?
R. IKKORR. 2 R's. IKKORR.
OORR.
Don't do no monkey sound. That's what we not doing.
Not doing.
We can do the wolf. We can do the wolf.
You can do the wolf, but don't do no monkey sounds on it.
Yeah, that's a little racist.
Yeah.
Pam.
Oh, you can reach me at Nikki Pam with 2 Ks on
For what?
everything. Also, you guys follow Roll Out Digital Podcast.
Mhm.
Podcast is
Podcast.
the keyword on Instagram.
Let me
and
follow.
I think I follow you. I think you got to do a follow back.
Okay.
Yeah. So that's it.
All right. Boom.
Hello, everyone. Once again,
Yeah,
you can
uh-huh.
follow me on Instagram
podcast.
at Nikila Sings. That's NIKEYLASINGS. As far as my legal skills,
Oh,
you can
shit,
hit
I
me up.
thought you-
Yeah, you can hit me. You can hit me up on my website, johnsonforjusticelaw.com, and that's Johnson without the T. You can also hit me on my 1-888-744-2756 number. Someone will call you back if you leave a message. I am your resident attorney.
If you get in jail,
I'm
somebody
currently-
they can't call you back.
I'm currently accepting accident cases. So you can call my personal injury department and we will take care of you. Tell your friends I'm here. I'm available. If you're in the Houston area, I have a Houston office and I'm out here in the Los Angeles area as well. We will take care of you.
Okay. Speedy is funny on everything. That's Speedy IZ, funny on everything. Don't recall on Facebook. Shout out to my partner in crime. My son Nick could not do the show without him.
Hey.
Nice.
Hey, if you guys, I got an extra Frenchie. So if you guys looking for one, let me know soon because it's going fast. It's a boy, 8 months.
He's so
Good,
sweet.
too. He already trained.
Already potty trained. Nicest dog you ever meet.
He's sweet.
You look good too.
Send me a quote.
Send him a quote today. We'll be back here Wednesday. Watch everything and we'll talk about it later.
Ow. We out.
Did he just howl again? Oh, here's the shoes, guys. I'm gonna put the shoes up too, so you guys can check out my man's shoes.
He's talking to fans. He's talking to fans.
Oh, are we off?
You guys can go to Etsy. Yes, you guys can go to Etsy, and you guys can grab this sneaker. Support my main man that was on the show today. So there you go, right there. Is you?
No, that's not me.
Oh wait, this ain't here. This what popped up on your joint. Look. Yeah, this is Detroit. What up, though? They stole your whole shit. Oh, well, listen, y'all. Don't support these people. They stole my man's joint. So, look, I'm going to put a link on the Patreon page so we can go in there and support. You got to go tap in with these, nigga. They stole your whole Etsy layout.
Right, but no, that's not. That mine don't look like that. But that's still a Detroit shoe, though. Don't get me wrong. I like that. But
What make it a Detroit? I thought all Detroit players wear dress shoes. You need to do a hush puppy. That was my joint back in the day. Yeah, for sure. Absolutely. Chat room. So, listen, man, make sure you